Well, good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if I was the only one that saw what occurred today with Coco and Lae Lae. My first question was, "Hi, honey." My first question was, "Do I think it was a skit?" Okay. The only reason that I am Hi. Hello, hello, hello. The only reason that a couple of reasons why I'm speaking on this is one, um, I used to be a part of hi, honey, of a pageantry, okay, as Miss Glendale plus America, plus meaning plus size, okay. And even though I was in a competition, I never looked at it as a competition. My thing was to help people. And what I mean by that, I'll share that with you. I was in a domestic violence situation, very, very, very bad, right? So I used that platform and became an advocate for domestic violence awareness. So that's one reason why I'm coming on. Two, I watched Coco live and he said that he hear a lot of people give an input that's not married or something like that. He said it was very short, brief, but I heard it and it hit home to me because I'm married. I've been through domestic violence. I know what it feels like. I know what it does to you. I know in my relationship, I'm this type of person now. I want respect in my marriage because I'm going to give it. I'm going to put my husband up here on the top shelf. You understand what I'm saying? There is nobody up under him. There's no shelves beneath him. It's just him on the shelf. That's it. That's all. Period. Okay. Anywho, so I watched this, if you ask me, is this a skit? I would say yes. Do I know that's a skit? No, I would say no. This is why I would say yes, is because I saw him smile in this. I saw him say that Lae Lae is a very beautiful person. He gave her compliments. I also saw, now if this is not a skit, I also saw this. Both of them call each other names. I heard him call her the N word. I heard her call him the B word. A lot of anger, a lot of stuff going on. Y'all know when relationships get tough and it really, really gets to close to everything, you start being disrespectful. You said, I really can't listen to him. The way he talk is too disrespectful. Hi, honey. Hi, Catherine. I'm going to share. I'm just going to be real, okay? And I gave y'all the reasons as to why I'm speaking. Oh, and another reason is because I had spoke. I had did a video a long time ago regarding him, and I said in my video, I said everybody deserves love. I'm a person that enjoy love. I love love. I love to see love. I love to see couples. I don't care if it's a man, a woman, two ladies, two men. If I see love, I'm that one that walk up to be like, y'all better shut it down. That be me. I'm giving them compliments for the mere fact they have the beauty to display their love in the world in which we live in. So I love seeing love. I love seeing the beauty of love. The one, hi, Sonia, how are you? Sony, did I say that correctly? Please forgive me if I mispronounce your word, not trying to. I had wrote down some things in my notes that kind of bothered me because when I came on to, onto my little YouTube, it was like so much popping up, and I was like, I looked at it and my first initial was like, oh my God, what the, oh my God. I was thrown back in remembrance of where I came from. It jacked me up. I'm not going to lie. And a lot of you all that it kind of touches the heart. Hi, honey. Hi, how are you? It kind of touches the heart, brought me to tears, even though I'm talking about it right now. It's still kind of like feel a little bit of something, something. So y'all just let me get past it because I felt like for me, I know I'm not the only one that has been through some domestic violence. So just give me a moment. Because I feel like I'm that if it was a skit, it was a skit. You know, it could be them in love doing their content or whatever. See, now I'm in tears because I'm sensitive. But I wasn't gonna even come on here and do this. But I was like, wait a minute, this right here hit me like I don't even know how to say this. It just brought back, let's just say it just brought back some bad memories, some bad stuff. And I said, God, if this kind of hit a trigger point for me, was I the only one? I seen a lot of you all commenting and choosing sides and this and then the other. I've also seen prior to this event where people were trying to say to, hi Darlene, triggers, exactly. Where people were trying to say, well, you know what? We've been trying to tell Lae Lae that this is happening and so forth and so on. Let me tell y'all something in love. And this is hard, but I know a lot of y'all have gone through this. You can't really hear a lot of people. I don't want to miss you guys' comment. You said, yes, I get that, but some things aren't for the world to see. You are right. You are right. Especially when it's distasteful, baby. You right. You right, honey. You right. You said, wait a minute, y'all gonna go too fast on me. Wait. Hold on, let me catch up. Thank you for letting me smile a little bit, bring me out of my zone so I could talk. I feel that. Thank you. You say, yes, I get that. Okay, I read that part. You said, did you just repeat it over and over again? Okay. You say you don't think it was a skit. Okay. Okay. I understand. I get it. When you guys are welcome to say whatever it is you want to say so we can communicate, because this is what I want to do. I want to take what we saw to help someone else, because a lot of people don't speak about domestic violence and what it do and where the playing field is. They don't know that domestic violence can be physical, mental, emotional, verbal, and financial. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, I seen all of it right there. Everything that I had endured in when I was in an abusive relationship, it seemed like in that short little moment, it was combined all up in one. And I was talking to my husband about this. I'm like, honey, this is like hitting me. Honey, this is hitting me. I'm talking to my husband. So you want to hear from somebody? And I'm recently married, honey. I've been married for 2 years to my husband right now. 2 years I've been married to my husband. I just said, honey, we've been together 4 years. And honey, our relationship ain't been perfect. We look good. He looked good with me. I look good with him. We look good together. Praise him. Hallelujah. Glory to God. But we done been through some things. And I know for sure, for certain, I done been through some things. You can go back and watch my videos. I talk about this stuff. So this hit me. I don't know about nobody else. I'm not finna, and especially the mere fact that this is Women's Month. So I'm only really kind of asking the men and women that have gone through some stuff, can y'all help me translate this to help some? I want to use this to help somebody else, if y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind. To speak your truth. I'll try to read it as much as I can, but I know this triggered some other people as well. You said, I don't think it was a skit, in my opinion, but if this is a skit, they did what is it Cal did when she went viral with her son with cussing. That was the one that is that the one that hit the son in the back of the head or something like that? I think so. I'm gonna say that is, but let me catch up over here too. There's a lot of brand new people, And I don't watch everybody's stuff. If y'all want me to see what they have going on, y'all got to be like, Debbie, watch this or something like that, because I don't keep up with everybody. You said I've been married for 20 years. I would never let a man do that to me. Will you speak? Okay, because honey, I'm trying to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something, being married to my husband, I've learned the great qualities that your love is supposed to have. I've learned those great qualities by my husband taking time with me. I heard him say, well, she done been through some stuff and I've been patient. Baby, from what I seen, I ain't seen you be patient. And I did a video and I told you, I said, well, I didn't tell you, but I said in the video, I said either one or two things gonna happen. Somebody gonna come into his life and that person may be the rebound, because you reflecting on what the relationship you had with Latrice, and you're gonna probably treat her like that instead of treating her who she is and how you supposed to love, because you haven't been taught to love, because you were locked up, so you didn't have your time to be able to get free to come out and be you and learn you. As soon as you got out, you got into a relationship and everything exploded, all of that. You never took time for you. And now here's another person. Is she rebound or is this your wife? Because to me, when people get into a relationship, you're trying to invest in what you got going on. That means that's a build right there. We're going to build together. So my husband is not going to allow somebody to, I don't care who it is. You either cut off or shut up, or I promise you, you're not finna disrespect me in front of my husband like that. I promise you that. That was when my husband saw me. This is what he said to me. When I saw you, I saw that you was my wife. He said everything flashed before his eyes when it came to me. So if this is your future wife, you don't allow, I don't care who it is, to come in and interfere in your love, to disrespect you, especially your queen. I heard you do an analogy, and also that kind of got me too. I just want to share this with you, because you said this is like a congregation. You said my moderators are like my ushers, and that when they come in, you're not supposed to be hey everybody and this and that. They come in and they supposed to seat you. Baby, let me tell you something. The king and queen, the pastor and the first lady, first off, the pastor walks in with his first lady by her side. Everybody stand. They both walk in. And the first thing he says is first giving honor to God. And then also, I want to thank my beautiful wife. He gives her the most beautiful compliments ever, so that everyone knows that this is the first lady of the house. Everyone is to respect that first lady. You know how I know this? Because I was an usher. I was on the women's committee. I was a Sunday school teacher. I was a choir director. I was a dance choir. I ain't in any of that stuff right now, but I know how the methods of the church work. The first lady doesn't come in by herself like that. That's not how that works. The armor bearer. She has an armor bearer. You have an. Unless you all are not trying to build together, to bring that thing in together, then yeah, you be separate. You let them talk whatever the way you want to talk, because you starting it off. You the head. See the head is the head. That's the head. That means the head set the standards on how it should be flowing down. This is how you treat her, such and such, and blah blah blah. Unless y'all not planning on being together for a long time. I mean, I'm going by the skit, if this was a skit or not a skit. But to me, it's like the anger that I saw coming from this young lady. Okay, she may have gone through some things, but why trigger everything that she has gone through? You're supposed to be that peace. I see you asking for peace, but you're not her peace. So if you're not her husband and her peace, what everybody's saying, well, baby, you need to find you somebody who the man that God got for you, because this ain't him. He would never embarrass her like that. Never. He will never do that. If that is not you, you need to step aside and let that king step in and take his rightful place in that queen's life. Because if that's not you, step aside. But if this is a skit, I'm using the skit scenario to help somebody else, to let people know that when you get into a relationship and you meet that person that you want to establish a relationship with, baby, you start that foundation from the beginning. This is how we're going to be. My husband said to me, which was the weirdest thing I never even heard of before, he said, we're going to have a routine. We got a routine. He said, if I step out of that routine, then you start asking me questions. We have a routine. So when we were, just one example, this how spoiled I am when it comes to my husband and my husband. See, that's why I wasn't on here for a while, because I was sick. So my husband didn't want me stressed out. So I did what my husband told me to do. I backed out and had to take care of my health because my husband told me, hey, nope, we ain't doing that. No, I want you here for a long time with me. That's what my husband told me. We on our way to take him to work, and I felt something empty. Okay, small little thing, but it means a lot to me. Small little itty bitty thing, right? I said, I'm looking at my hand. He said, baby, what's wrong? I said, you ain't holding my hand. Normally you hold my hand, and he just quickly held my hand, set it back down. I felt, okay, thank you. That's my comfort. That's part of my peace. Do you know what this young lady peace is? You have to be able to set the, you don't allow nobody to come in and disrespect your queen, just like she ain't gonna allow nobody to come in and disrespect her king. That's why a lot of people, they know this, but there's a lot of things when you go through abusive relationship, you get downcast, you get called out your name, you get like, I make the money in the house, so you gonna do what I say, this, what I do, and this, and you know, and I mean, just, they can't go to you for peace, because after a while, when you, an embarrassment, I don't know if the young lady was embarrassed or this is the way, because let me tell y'all something, a lot of things we joke with each other as couples, right? I don't know. I'm drinking orange soda, so y'all please forgive me. I don't know if this was fun for her or what this was. I don't know. When you took and brought her wig to her, let me tell you what I got out of that. I'm just my opinion. Maybe nobody else got it. I did. I felt like you was trying to treat her like someone you was with before because they enjoy wearing bonnets. Oh, you should come on and be however you want to be. You supposed to be free. She's supposed to be the woman that she was before she met you. You're supposed to add to her. Can you add to me? You remember that song? Can you add to me? You remember that? You're supposed to add to her, not take away. You understand what I'm saying? There is not supposed to be a takeaway. There's supposed to be an elevate, and not just monetary elevation. Spiritual. If you know this, if you know that the person you're with has been through an abusive relationship before, why would you add to that? So the insecurities that you think is insecurities because somebody probably told you, oh, she's so insecure. No, all of that is a climb up. There's a mountain. There's a hill. If you're going to be in this person's life and you know how this person operates and you know there's hills or bricks or whatever, get a bulldozer of what I'm saying, of love, a ball of love, and knock that wall down. If you want to be with that person, if not, move on, let that person deal with what that person going through. Don't interfere with that person's life and bring on more agony and more pain. If you know there's a mountain of whatever, and y'all don't get me wrong, it's just that when I love love. I love love. A lot of us are supposed to be empowering one another. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm going to take what I saw. I don't know if it was a skit or not, but I do know that I saw him smiling and kind of like, like this. I don't know why I think it's a skit. I don't know why. I thought the last time they did this was a skit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a skit because of their content. You all talk about them. You guys are bringing them forward, bringing them up. It's a part of the content. Now, granted, it may not start off that way and they get into a disagreement and they're both embarrassed about what they see. If they're not embarrassed about that, they should be, because that's their relationship. That's their relationship. There's a difference between being in your home and y'all going at it because y'all don't agree. A lot of people ain't gonna agree in their relationships. You're not going to agree. You're not going to get along all the time. You're not going to do that. You're going to have disagreement. Why? Because y'all are two individuals trying to become one. You understand what I'm saying? I need to catch up on y'all reading. Let me see what we got going on. Give me one moment. You said you felt her pain. You said it is all the attack of she was under. That's how listen, when you bring somebody into a relationship, okay, that's not you actually forced out here to do this. So when you say, well, I came from the bottom, no, you were forced out here. Everybody knew that. There were some people that gravitated towards you, that enjoyed, that wanted to see you come up, wanted you to have a chance. That's what you see, is a lot of those people see that you have a chance. Now that you're getting it, now you're going to different streams and trying to do different things to come up even the more. Don't nobody want to knock you down. But you are going about this like, I ain't street no more. But you can't tell by a lot of people that hear you that say it's the street talk for them. So if you want to elevate, that's something that you probably could work on. Because I'm going to keep my mouth closed about something that I saw. I'm going to keep my mouth closed about it because I'm going to keep my mouth, do it. That's it. But I do know that if you want to elevate, you can't elevate in a relationship by yourself. If not, move out the way and let this woman ain't gonna have no problem finding no man. If this type of woman, let's say this type of woman, not this woman. Let me say this type of person, because I'm trying to help somebody else. Okay, that's what I wanted. I want to help somebody else that's probably going through this stuff. Their life ain't out on the streets like this. Is behind the scenes, and it's worse than what we seen displayed in what we seen from them. So there's some people going through some hard stuff. Y'all done been through some hard stuff. Y'all know some people that done been through some hard stuff. Y'all know how this feel. Y'all know how the tears are when you by yourself. Y'all know. You can't act like you don't know. So for us to be sitting idly by and not be contribute in a positive way to say, hey, you deserve better than this. Maybe there need to be a break when you're in a type of relationship like this so that you two can back up and regroup. Something went left somewhere in the relationship. If you don't want to spend the time to fix it, to be like, oh no, oh dang, we right back here again. Let's figure out how we gonna do this when we get into this spot right here. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna do? Come up with a game plan. Y'all watch sports, basketball, football. What they do? They get in a hurdle and figure out what they're gonna do next. You need to do that in your relationship, because every relationship ain't gonna make it, and every relationship ain't gonna be how you want it to be when you envision a relationship of you being in that relationship. It ain't gonna happen. But it might be even a little bit better, way better, or may not be. This ain't it at all. Let's see what you say. You said supporting him irregardless, and for him to allow someone to disrespect her in that capacity. No one should have been disrespected. No, that young lady should not have been disrespected at all. Now, I understand that you are grateful. A person can be grateful when other people give to them. I get that. I totally understand that you feel grateful, but you do not allow anyone to interfere in your relationship, because I'm going to tell you something right now. If this wasn't a skit and y'all get back together for the long duration that you all are together, she is going to be affected by that. She is going to bring that up at you every chance she gets, because everything you do is going to reflect. You have shown her the worst part of you, that you would put another woman before her. You understand? That's how we women's work. It's emotional thing. And you know why you men's don't, some of you men's, let me say some women, some men. You know why some of you men's don't know what that feels like? Because y'all couldn't take it. Y'all will jet straight up out of that relationship. I'm done. I don't need it. I'm moving on to the next one. So you don't get an opportunity to feel what that really feels like. You know how you get to doing it? You get to sleeping with that person, being with that person, oh, I ain't gonna worry about it. I got somebody else. But they'll never amount to the love that you all had, that you guys were trying to grow up out from the ground up. So this now is a part of your foundation. This, somebody somebody coming in and saying whatever or doing whatever is a part of you. I don't know what transpired. I don't know. I didn't go into all. I don't know what happened. But when you say another person, that's all I need to hear. When you say another person, that's all I did. And a woman, that's all I need to hear. That is all I need to hear. Now, we're not doing that. Now, let my husband come home and tell me that some woman done told him this and that and the other, and he took her advice to do me wrong. You almost made me go get my wedding picture, because I was like, hold up, I didn't stand and vow to marry you, her, this person, that person, that person. No, I stood. You asked me to share my life with you. I said, sure, I'm going to share my life with you. You decided to share your life with me. I don't remember nobody else standing up there with us besides the groomsmen and the maitres of honors and the brides, the ladies and the men. That's and the pastor. That's all I remember. I don't remember nobody else. You putting a ring on their finger. I don't remember nobody else. I don't remember me putting a ring on nobody else's finger. So to me, no. Unless they giving out good advice for our relationship to where we need to back up, regroup, take a breather, stop throwing up, and what you do for me and what I do for you, we do for each other. That's what a relationship is. We do this for one another. This is what we do. You got to get that out your system. Now I ain't gonna lie and tell you some relationships don't go through that. That's called a financial fight. Now majority in the relationship, how they break up, it's either cheating or it's over finances. So if you can't see yourselves together, y'all better get it together. If you can't get these two together, and y'all supposed to be building. Y'all supposed to be building that relationship. And I'm speaking to anyone that is going through this. That's called building. That's what that's called. Let me catch back up what I was saying. You said, I mean, there, huh? What did you say? Oh, you said you've been there and it wasn't good. No, it wasn't good seeing it. Maria. I used to pray to go to sleep. I used to pray, Lord, please let me go to sleep. I remember where this man, not my husband, used to walk out the door and call me B, so that everybody in the apartment complex we lived in heard it. They saw all the disrespect, all the everything. I was humiliated. I didn't care. I didn't care where. He didn't care. No matter where we went, I would be humiliated because I'd never been with anybody that were faithful to me or treat me how I thought that I was supposed to be treated. I just went along with how people treated me. And it was crazy. It was crazy. I didn't have no peace of mind. I thought I did. I thought I knew what peace was. I thought I knew what love was. No. I didn't know that men would just open up the door for me, mad or not mad, or upset or not upset, or whatever. I didn't know. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to have somebody just can't wait to get to you, count down the hours, the minutes, the seconds, and can't wait to get to you, can't wait to see you, and not just for a second. My husband and I still go through this. I can't wait till my husband get home. My husband said to me, even when we argue or we disagree, he's like, this is us. This is all memories to us. Even in this moment, this is a memory for us. We listen. It could be the fact too, a lot of people need to have other couples around them. You need to see what love is up close and personable. So that you will know that when you see other people's relationships and you see how they're blossoming, you can be able to be like, man, you know what? Let's try to add this to us. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to add this to us. I like that. Let's try to find our way into that type of atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just thinking that you're just supposed to knock each other down. I got so triggered. I'm not even lying. I got so triggered. Like the looks, the look, you know how when you going through the roughest fights and disagreement and you can't help but your face just look completely sad. And your energy is just gone, but you know you got to go to work, you know you got to take care of the kids, you know you got to do this, and you just have no energy to do it. So you just really pushing yourself to do it, and you hurt inside. And you got people that's calling you, want to talk to you on the phone and want to see you in person, and you have no energy to give to them because you soaked up. This person has drained everything out of you. Y'all remember that feeling? And then you barely can talk because every time you want to talk, all of this up here is filled with so much sadness. Let me see, where was I? You said, trying to read everybody's stuff. You said it's awful for him to keep running to social media every time they have a problem. He is on a power trip over money and views. The love of money is the root of all evil, right? It's not money is the root of all evil. It's the love of money, right? I understand when you're trying to get that guap cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip in the dip, that money, that moolah, that scratch, that skrilla. I get it. I get it. We all, it says men don't work, men don't eat. That's for women and men. So I get where you coming from with that. I totally get it. Get that. But you have to get it without knocking people down, because the same people you meet going up is the same people you're going to meet when coming down. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Pride is a mug. Pride is, woo. God don't like ugly, and he ain't too much fond of pretty either. Pride would have you disrespecting all kinds of people. And you trying to get where you're going. You're not, this is what you're forgetting. People can see you. People can see you. They're not blind to you. You're open to more people than you think. I did not know that while I was getting my butt whooped, called out names, disrespected on every which level, that my neighbors, I mean, all from the back of the complex to the front of the complex to the middle of the complex, when I decided to like, you know what, enough's enough. Let me go ahead and file this divorce, get this out the way. No, you cannot come back here and this and any other. I had people coming up to me, hugging me. I'm glad you came up out of this. You deserve better. We heard everything. We tried to do everything we could do to not whoop this man's butt, but you kept going back. So we was still going to just be there to watch out for you. This is what I was told. Every person that walked up, I cried. I cried. I still cry to this day because I can't believe that I made such a stupid choice. And I did it because I was emotionally vulnerable, because shortly before that, my son was decapitated by a train. So my emotions was out the freaking door. I didn't know I didn't know whether I was coming or going. You feel what I'm saying to you right here? A lot of times we get so traumatized by stuff and we ain't putting it together because we still stuck back here. But baby, I'm an overcomer. I'm an overcomer. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't take my joy from me. You can't none of that, nada. Because I worked hard to get here where I am. You cannot do that. God gave it to me, not man. So it sat in my heart to a core of all the nonsense that's going on. It's not just one thing. It's just a lot of nonsense every which way. I just want those that are going through an abusive relationship, skit or not, man, you deserve better. You hear me? Mary J. Blige hit it right. Good morning, gorgeous. She hit it because you know why she could say that? Because she done been through it. Mary J. done been through hell man, and everybody was at the Super Bowl singing and going with her because I know I was like, hey, yes. I was like, get it, Mary J. 70 babies. I was like, yeah. Made me feel good because Mary J music was what got me through it when I was coming out of it. Her music did, and I know her music done helped a lot of y'all going through some crap, man. So listen, y'all can't act like y'all don't know what happened, like y'all didn't go through this. Put on there and say, y'all got an opportunity right now to write whatever it is and say, man, I overcame this. I remember going through this and I came through it. Because you don't know who would read these messages and be inspired by what you write and what you say. You don't know. There's a lot of people locked up in their homes and they put their own chains on the doors and windows on the door so that nobody could get in and nobody can get out. That stuff's so secretive and they going through pain. They going through hell. You hear me? Hell. Let me catch back up because I will get to talking. You said I was really hurt. He is so disrespectful. I'm so sorry that you feel the way you feel. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We as content creators really do need to do better than what we're doing to show you all that's taking the time out to watch us, to be entertained by us, to be inspired by us. I'm so sorry that a lot of you all feel this way. It's like, I've said this before. It's like, you know, when your parents used to watch soap opera and stuff, that's what it's like. And you're captivated by it. You're so captivated by it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with it. This is the content that people are getting out, but you gotta detach a lot of your emotions that's attached to it. You feel what I'm saying? I hope I'm helping somebody. You said, who is Deborah Curry? Who are you? Hello, Debbie. We almost have the same name. I have been watching you. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk. Hi, Deborah. that's wow. I bet a lot of people thought you was me, Deborah. No, I'm Debbie Curry. I'm IE, and this is Deborah Curry. Wow, what amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for joining me. I don't know what was written that was removed. Something was removed. You said it's all a skit. I said I think it's a skit too because one is their content. You know what I'm saying? You guys there's nothing wrong with loving on the both of them. I know I'll be hearing him saying some people need to teach him or whatever. I mean, hold on, I got to be careful what I say because I have a habit of just saying what I feel because I don't know how to contain nothing. I say what I feel when I feel how I feel it, or, you know, I don't know how to contain nothing. But and then, you know, we all can use a little help. Did I say it right? Okay, because I can still use a little help in learning things. As long as we are here on this earth, we still got room to grow and room to be taught things. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can't teach him that if he don't want to learn it, okay? But you can teach anybody anything. You can't make a horse drink the water. You can take him to the water. It's up to him to say, okay, I'm dying here. Let me get me something to drink. You feel what I'm saying? You said, I'm so sorry again that you got hurt. You said, yes, it hit me really hard. I'm so sorry. You said, right, you're totally right. Thank you. I can only speak about what I've gone through. And what I went through was horrific. So that when I came, I shared my story. My story is up there. And when I when it was my year to be the advocate for that. I never stop speaking, but when I see abuse, I don't ever stop talking about it because it's a part of who I am. And I feel like that. I even one time I was going down the street, I saw this man beating on this woman. I told my husband, we need to stop this car. I told him, look, if you don't get away from that woman, I will call the police on you so fast. And I'm so serious because I can't take it. I can't. I know what I went through. I know this face didn't look like this. That's why I'm amazed every single day when I wake up and I say, God, make me beautiful for you. So I'm beautiful for my husband. And then also, some of you all say I'm beautiful to you all, but I'll be praying to God to be beautiful for God and beautiful for my husband. All the other stuff is just extra. How so funny. Anywho, let me see. You said, yes, it hit me really hard. You said, let me catch up. Hi, Linda. You said, hello, Debbie. Hi. You says, Nikki say, hey, Debbie. Hey. You said, definitely the church. I said, the church, what church? The first lady don't come in like that. No. The first lady don't come in like that. And baby, she got people covering her, and her husband covers her. No, that's why there's some pastors' wives or used to be pastors' wife on here, and they would tell you they weren't. The first lady doesn't really. Well, it depends. It really depends because I've met a lot of my friends, people that I knew were pastors, ministers, in the ministry, so forth and so on. I knew a lot of people. Like I still to this day can call a lot of people because, But anywho, I was never a pastor or pastor's wife. I'm not finna tell you that lie, but because I will cuss you out in 5.2 seconds. It'd be my husband holding me back because I'm human. Shoot. But anywho, first lady, no. First ladies are treated respectfully. They do not come in and be like, hey, everybody. They don't do that. And if a person feel like they have to do that, it's because you're not identifying them and giving them the respect they need when they walk into the room. When this is what I love to see in couples. Let me tell you. So if some of you all are doing this, my hat is off to y'all. I love you all so much. When you could see a couple, let me tell you something. This is the most baddest thing ever in love. Ever. I love it. When you see a couple, one walk in, right? No. One is in one room and the other one is in the other room. But they wearing, because when you become one, you know what I'm saying? You are depositing into each other. You are depositing. I tell my husband, you want to deposit into them? I'm kidding. That's my sense of humor. Leave me alone. It's just me. Just leave me alone. Anyhow, but you are depositing into one another, right? So this is the most baddest thing I see that I love, when a man can walk in the room and he wears him and his wife on him. When you know that man has somebody that loves him. When you know that woman walk in the room and you know she got somebody that love her. You know how you could tell? There's an almost overwhelming joy and shininess to them both. You ever seen that? If you just look closely at a couple. When you look at a couple, if they're dark, there's no bright. Something is wrong. Look at me. You use your discerning spirit. A lot of y'all got a discerning spirit and you don't use it. Just use it. Use it. You know you can tell the couple that love each other, but because if you can't tell, you know why you can't tell? Because you're too busy trying to get at that man or that woman instead of appreciating and being like, man, that's the type of relationship I want. I wonder how they do that. I wonder how they met. Instead of using what they telling you and using it against them, you should be using it to help you to find the mate that God got for you. That's what you should be doing. Man, okay, let me put that on my list. This is what I want in my relationship. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. You know what I'm saying? And then when you meet, that's what I did with my husband. I don't even lie. I used to have a pad that I would sit next to my bed and I would write on it and I would be like, this is what I'm looking for in love. You ain't going to get everything that on your list, but this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. people trying to approach me, but everybody thought that I was in a relationship or I was married. You know why? Because I was already wearing the wife on me. I just didn't know who my husband was, but I was already wearing the wife. I'm somebody's wife. I belong to somebody. That's how you should be walking around. You belong to somebody. You just haven't met them yet, but you should be preparing for them. If you ain't preparing for them and you wasting time, baby, don't get me started right there. Anywho, let me continue on to read. Yeah, that church analogy, no, baby, no. That I know plenty of pastors' wives. No, there is a respect level. You do not cross that, because the pastor stands up and be like, hold up, wait a minute. I just saw I discussed that another time what I saw about this church. But no, the husband, no. Go to somebody's church, and matter of fact, go to 3 churches in one day. Watch each one of them pastors stand up and say, I want to first give an honor to God who's the head of my life. I want to thank everybody for coming in. And look at my beautiful wife. Look at her. Ain't she beautiful? Look at her. Just beautiful, stunning. Ain't she stunning? Look what she's wearing. Stand up, sugar. That was my pastor used to call his wife, sugar. Stand up, sugar. Let them see you. Turn around, baby. Give me and kiss each other right then and there. It's a respect of love. You're supposed to be displaying love, showing love. That's what you're supposed to be. That's what you're encouraging people to love. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Let me get back to my reading. You said, what's on what? What's on the head pulls down the body. Yeah, Catherine, would you speak? You gonna help me do this again? You gonna help me again? I already feel it. I feel it coming on. Look, I know it. The head. This is what I tell my husband all the time. I be playing with my husband. I'd be like, He'd be like, honey, nothing is my fault. Nothing at all is my fault, because you know why? You're the head. You sign on to be the head. It's your fault. It's your fault. I be playing with my husband, but it's your fault. You're the head of the household. Who's the head of the household? I asked him that. He'd be like, me. There you go. Whose problem is it? Who did it? Who did it? You did. You, not me. No. My husband gonna kill me for that. I blame my husband for everything I get. Every chance I get. It's your fault. It's your fault. I be playing with him though, but seriously, no, it's the head. You're the head. How you gonna First off, if this is a skit, we're addressing those that are going through some type of relationship or whatever else like that, okay? If it's not a skit, listen. How can I say this? We've already seen one relationship involving certain said person in, and it was a hot mess. So now we see second relationship that said person is involved in. So the third person, how you think that's going to come out? Because if there is a third person, if there is a third person going to come in and ain't going to be playing with you at all, period. None. I'm sorry, what you say? Out. Gone. If you get in a relationship like this, I'm serious. A person is going to be like, no, I didn't already seen you. Hey, you showed me who you are. I know what deck of cards, hands you got going on. I know how many spades and clubs and diamonds and hearts. And I know everything you got going on. And if I get into a relationship with you and I'm going through this and I get to a situation, is that going to be for me? No, baby. I'm sorry. I thank you for finding interest in me, but no, baby, I can't do that. Baby, I can't do that, honey. Sugar, darling, I can't do that with you. Every time I do something wrong, you got to throw it in my face and make me feel some type of way. No, baby, I ain't going to be able to. Honey, baby, first off, I ain't got to. There's too many people out here already showing me attraction. My problem is I got to pick out the right one for me because I'm dealing with all these people right now in dating, and because I'm not really in a severe situation, or I'm not in a serious situation right now. But my thing is I'm trying to find somebody to spend longevity with, because you know what? Hey, number one, they got COVID out here. They got all these wars and stuff going on out here. I need somebody I want to spend my life with because I'm too old to be playing these games out here. I don't want no sexual transmitted disease. I don't want to die. I want somebody that's going to be with me through sickness and in health. That means that if I end up in a hospital, something wrong with me, can you be there for me? Can you put me on your medical plan? Can I be paid to your retirement? Is something going on? Can you FMLA off? Is there something? When you get hurt and you end up in the hospital, I need to be able to be there with you because I need to make decisions and so forth. I need to be able to cover you. If we can't cover each other and there's a problem, baby, no, thank you. Next. That's what happens in adult relationships. They start to look at everything to see, is this beneficial for me? If they can't see where they are benefiting from this in love, you don't know my love language by now. You don't know how to treat me by now. You don't know how to talk to me by now. I mean, I love you so much that a lot of stuff is funny, but there's a lot of things that we have to do to correct because it either brings on us being mad at each other or us making fun of each other. And that's not a good look for us because I want you to respect me during my entire relationship with you. We're going to make some mistakes. We're going to say some things we may not like about each other. But baby, I want to be able to communicate with you because if I have a problem and I have a problem with outside, because the inside is us, you know what I'm saying? So, but when we step outside the world, we need to pray each other up that when we step out there, we can come back home to each other because that's just a temporary thing out there. This is about you and I. And if I can't come to you, baby, when I got a problem, I got to come to you and you displaying me all out. And no, honey, no. No, sweet. No. See, because to me, love is beautiful. Love gives you're supposed to be the one I can go to, I can talk with, I can sit, watch a movie, feel comfortable with, be peace around. Okay, we done came through a situation, but we done made it through that. Now, this is what we learned from it. Let's try not to do this again. I know it's going to be a little bit difficult, but when you bring all this toxic stuff into your relationship, it's difficult during your duration of your relationship to let certain said things go. You need to understand that this is real life. This is adult stuff. It's hard. It's emotionally hard. It's draining because this person you think you comfortable with is not comfortable with you because you didn't got over what you did. They didn't. They just love you enough to be like, okay, let me try to forgive. Let me try. That's what I said before. See, people get into relationship learning how to love instead of being in a relationship loving one another. Did you get what I'm saying? Because I'm going to say it again. People get into relationship learning how to love each other instead of being in relationship and loving each other. Learning what makes you laugh, learning what makes you sad, learning what makes you comfortable, learning what foods you like, learning where we like to go. There's supposed to be a discovery together. You know? That's what it's supposed to be. But we be in relationships and we go through a lot of mess with we already going through a lot out here with all of this. We're going through a lot. Can we not go through so much in our relationship, in our love? You said, you speaking, and I said that nothing, I mean nothing comes before your mate. Nothing. I don't care, baby, $100, sugar plum. I've turned down money for my husband. You hear me? We ain't doing that. Because you know what? This is what you need to remember in relationship. All money ain't good money. You hear what I'm saying? It seemed like a argument thing there because somebody is giving money. This one of my All money ain't good money. All people ain't good people. There could be a plot towards you or plot towards that person. You may be thinking like this, especially in this day and age, baby. Wake up, honey, sugar, darling, sweet, sweet. Now, this is how I'm talking, not directed towards any one person. This is how I'm saying. I'm speaking to everybody. Listen, there could be somebody in your relationship trying to break y'all up. This is just an example in everybody's relationships. Could be somebody trying to break y'all up, and they so nice to you, and you just thinking that they after you. No, baby, they probably want what you got. You not the target. You the one, you the door I'm going through to knock this whole thing down, because I don't really want you. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you eat. I don't like the way you do whatever. I need to get to, how you doing? Is everything okay with you? Smiling your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers. They could be doing that to you. You have no idea. You have absolutely no idea. They just trying to go through that door because so they can get over here. And they watching as you're hurting this person left and right. And they trying to show this person, hey, this ain't good for you. They probably didn't talk to that person. That person probably didn't know they talked to that person. This ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? Certain people get cocky. And they be like, I can have whoever I want, when I want, how I want, such a blah, blah, blah. And then when you let the relationship go, you realize that down the line, what? Y'all together? What did you, what, how? When you was being cocky? When you thought you had it like that? That's when. My husband is handsome. I like to think I'm sexy. My husband is handsome. My husband is handsome. My husband is a reflection of me, and I am a reflection of my husband, within his presence or not in his presence. Period. I done told my husband, I have people, I be cruising with the music on, beat blast and everything. People pull up alongside, tell my husband, that you don't know so-and-so. Look, they pulled up because they thought I was killed. You hear me? But that's my husband. You hear what I'm saying? So if you with somebody and you feel like that's your wife or that's your husband, you might want to be sweeping, cleaning around your area and getting it together for holy matrimony can set in. But if that's not where you trying to go, baby, you might want to fix what you're doing, because that's a memory that's going to be kept. You hear what I'm saying? Let me read some more. You said, I believe he is used to dealing with. Who's saying this? Okay, you. Okay, before I even read this, okay? So, believe it or not, there are individuals who are educated. Back in the hood, we call them nerds, but they just intellectual human beings. We didn't know no better, so we was like the nerds, okay? Then there's the hood, right? Now you got a lot of people that like dealing with the hood people because they live in how their surroundings work, right? So they get with the hood people, but then they found out that, oh man, I could connect up to somebody intellectual. You mean I could connect up that way? So they end up getting the opposite attracting, okay? But then the way you were in previous relationships, you start treating this person like this. This person is actually in disbelief that this is actually happening, but they can't believe it because they're not used to dealing with did this just happen? No, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that, baby. Come here. I didn't mean that. What you want to do? We can do anything you want to do. Anything you want to. Where you want to go? Anything, anywhere you want to go. We fall prey to certain things like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but sometimes we do, not meaning to, but that be what happens. But let me read what you was going to say. I believe he is used to dealing with girls and not women. That could be the case. It might just be, I don't know. Excuse me again. It could be the case. I don't know. Because he is quite immature with his thoughts and viewpoints. You know what? A lot of people think like this. I've been wanting to say this for a long time. A lot of people think when they get the high numbers that they're there because all these people support them. No, they're there because a lot of people are looking like, did you hear what this person just said? This is crazy. It's entertaining for people. So they don't want to miss the type of entertainment that you have. You don't make no sense to them. So sometimes you may hit it sometimes, but sometimes you might not be like, what? Huh? What did that? No. So sometimes you can have people that are just watching you like something ain't connected right here, but it's entertaining for them because it's funny to them. It's funny. Like, did you hear what this? What did this? What? I did to show you what I mean. Like I did a video, short little video, right? On y'all seen, some of y'all seen it. And it says, the young lady said, have you ever put what she say? Something about how to put young peones or something on your nachos or something. She was trying to say jalapeno. She was trying to say jalapeno, but she didn't know how to say jalapeno. So it was funny to me. So I posted it over. Like, man, the guy was cracking up laughing. You know what I mean? See, some people, they watch you because it's funny. It's funny. It's good entertaining for them. But you get cocky and thinking like, oh, you guys you love me. This is so great. Thank you so much. No, they've been entertained by you. Understand that. You said it's the little song for me. It's the little things for you. It's the little things. Exactly. Some people don't even know what the little things are. The little bitty things. As a couple, let me get a little bit, just tiny bit intimate with y'all. When I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking for my husband, and my husband walk up behind me and kiss me on the back of my neck and just hold me. I used to be like, what happened? What did you do? What's going on? Like, because I wasn't used to that. But no, I'll be like, I embrace it. Like, oh, my husband, that's hugging me. Like, that's beautiful. Just walk up behind you and just hug you. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Just hug you, just for no reason at all. That type of stuff. Not because, oh, come on, give me sex. No, not that. Just because. Walk you over to the couch while holding your hand. You just sit there and y'all just watch TV, just holding hands. No reason. Just because of love. You feel what I'm saying to you? The little things mean so much. Here's another little clue for you all. You can't expect nobody to be submissive if you're not a person that they should be submitting to. Why are they gonna submit to somebody that's being controlling and not trying to take? Y'all, do me a favor, y'all. I don't ever do this. Hit the like button if you like what I'm saying. Share it with somebody so somebody can come out of the relationship that they're in and realize that they don't have to be in that type of relationship. They have a choice. Some people don't know what it is, what it really means to love somebody. You understand what I'm saying? To feel love. It is the little things that matters the most, because I'm forever saying, my husband walks me down the stairs. He holds my hands when we walk. He makes sure if there's a car coming on either side, he's right there. He makes sure he opens up the door. I don't care if I'm upset with my husband and we got to walk down some stairs. My husband be like, you better not go down them stairs. And if he see me about to go down, he hurry up. Like, no. I stand right there at them stairs, holding my husband's hands. Or when this was the hardest part, because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait for you to get me out. Every once in a while, I will jump out that car if I'm upset. But for the most part, I don't get out the car until my husband get out. I could be upset. And he gets out the car, open up the door for me. You understand what I'm saying? Those things are so admirable, beautiful. Treat your queen like a queen. Treat your king like a king. Those are the high people. Listen, you get into a relationship, right? Y'all in a relationship or whatever, okay? Y'all, the kids grown and out the house. Who you think gonna be there at the end? And then what type of relationship y'all gonna have? Especially if y'all one-on-one relationship, y'all should be able to do better than what y'all doing, because you know what? This is my husband, this is my wife, this is my baby, this is my baby. You treat each other beautifully, so that when each other are out of each other's presence, you can still feel the love. You understand what I'm saying? That's some real stuff. You said, what did you say? You said, I think if he had a real job and allow you to be a side hustle, then their relationship wouldn't be on display. You know what? Let me say this. Let me say this. It's really not about having it's really not about which is bringing in the income to help you to pay your bills and so forth like that. That's not the problem. If there is a cockiness to any type of position that you have that's helping you to pay the bills, is the cockiness. If that's the problem. Because anybody, I didn't see so many YouTube creators work from home, and I mean just beautiful, beautiful people that I enjoy watching. And they're content creators. They show you how they are with their kids. They take you on trips with them. And there's nobody, and I love to watch families. I love to watch love. So I watch a lot of people that's in love. That's displaying their love on the channels, right? I don't ever see them disrespect each other or whatever they have going on. You know what I mean? I've seen them go through some hard mess, but I've not just watched where people have gone through ghetto stuff or going through just there's a difference. So it's not really about the occupation that you choose. It's about how you're treating people with that occupation. Does it make sense? I hope that it does. Um, and you said when their relationship wouldn't be, then their relationship wouldn't be displayed. It's about thinking of that other person. You know what I mean? Loving that other person. How are you treating that other person? That just shows that how are you treating that person when you're not on air? Because if it's seeping over into how you treating them when you are on air, you have a problem within your relationship, not the being a content creator. That's not the problem. The problem is the dynamics at home. That's the problem. What's happening behind the scene is seeping over. You know, if I fill this glass up, wouldn't it waste all on everything? Wouldn't it? If I put a pot of grease on the stove and filled it up, wouldn't it be all over everything? So it's not about, it's the grease is hot. Let's use that. Let's use that. You got a pot. That's the foundation of your relationship. You pouring the grease in there because you're getting ready to cook something up. You expect that whatever it is you about to cook in that grease about to be on fire. Whatever you about to put in the oven, it's about to be on fire. It's about to be off the charts bomb. But if you sit there and let it burn in the oven, then that's a recipe for disaster. If you sit in there and you put it in the oil and it burns all up, that's a recipe for disaster. But if you cooking it and you cook it at a certain time and you know how you want it and it's delicious and you know when to take it out and you know how much you wanted to bake it for and it looks good and tastes good, that's a recipe for greatness. You hear what I'm saying to you? She has been in an abusive relationship. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people be in an abusive relationship and they need that help. They need that guidance. You said where her blood was drawn. See what I'm saying? I can relate to that. I've been in the relationship I'm talking about. I say this all the time. My eyes used to be. I used to get punched in my eyes. Well, all of this is just swollen, cut. And then my nose, my mouth, bruises. This right here. Can y'all see this? Wait, there's a mark right here. This mark used to go from here all the way to here. There ain't nobody but God, and I don't hide it. I don't hide it. I know where I came from. That's how come I'm speaking about what I'm speaking about. I know where I came from. You hear what I'm saying? So I don't like to see people hurt. I'm more of like I like the underdog. I do. I asked my husband. I said, honey, did you know that when I told you that I was in an abusive relationship, I said, what made you still decide to be with me? He said, I love you. I knew you was my wife when I saw you. My husband he would tell you, I'm humble and I'm patient. He patient with me. When we used to get together, my husband and I did radio interviews about our love. And we don't mind speaking about our love either, so we don't. And I literally thought that my husband was going to have a lot of the abusive qualities of what I've endured in my life. That was not the case, and it's not the case. I get upset because my husband, when we in a disagreement, we're not getting along, and he come out and sleep on the couch or whatever. No, get in here and rub my tushy. No. Gonna kill me about that one too. That's probably number 2. I'm probably gonna get killed about. But anywho, sometimes that bothers me. I'm coming out the room 3 or 4 times, talk to him and tell him, look, well, this right here is just said. But there's a limit to where I could go. My husband would be like, no, we're not gonna argue. We're not gonna do that today. No, it's a brand new day. This is what we're finna do. And that's what my husband do. And he's ahead. And and a lot of us, we get into our relationships, you know what we be needing to do, y'all. Shut up and drink some water. Shut up and drink some water. This too shall pass. You feel what I'm saying? You said because you say because he was enjoying it, he was smiling. I think it was that's the only part that made me think it was a skit. And because he still speak good about her, that's the only part. But the skit is working for us because we can help people that are going through tough relationships and don't understand that there's a different form of being able to deal with relationships like that. There's a different form. You deserve better. You deserve to have somebody to talk with you because that's what you get into a relationship with, to talk to that person about any and everything, to enjoy that person as that person enjoy you. That's what being in a relationship is about. It's about loving each other, saying that, yes, I got enough love to give you and I want to share this time with you. That's what relationships is about. I want to love you. Can I love you? Especially when you ask them to marry you, you say, can I love you for the rest of my life? You want to love me for the rest of your life? Yes. Can I love you for the rest of my life? Yes, you can. You can love me. Yes. Ring, please. Yeah, see? I'm laughing about it, but that's what we're saying. Can I love you for the rest of my life? That's what we're saying with each other. You said, and also, can you forsake all others for me and just so I can have you to myself? My husband walks up to me and maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't see it, but he'll walk up to me and touch me and be like, mine. and I'm his. Can't nobody touch me. You touch me if you want to touch me. I'm going off. Don't touch me. And I'm telling my husband, don't touch me. But he's the only one that can touch me. My husband. He can do whatever it is my husband want to do. He can do whatever he want to do. I'm open. I don't care. What you want? What you want? How you want? Where you want it at? No, I'm just kidding. That's my 3rd time. My husband gonna kill me. Okay, I got a sense of humor. I don't know how to stop it. Okay, just bear with me. Anyhow. But that's my husband. I can do the same thing with him. You know what I'm saying? That's what love is. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is beautiful. Love is what you make of it. We go through relationships, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, we make some terrible, horrible mistakes in the beginning of things, but it's about how you can fix what you've done in that. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Else you ain't gonna have nobody love you. You're gonna die alone. Y'all don't see a lot of people dying alone. Y'all can't see that. Some of them dying alone, they miserable, they all in your business. If I was you, I wouldn't say. What happened in your relationship? Because I'm sure you probably went through this in your relationship. How did you handle it? Oh, y'all not together? Oh, then what? Can I just be real? Get it together. What'd you say? What did I miss? Oh, okay. You said kind of like Satan, glad when someone is hurting. That's what the smile made me think of. You know what, Catherine? You is making sense right now. Because I know when I was in an abusive relationship and the person see me hurt, they thought it was funny. They did. Oh, I'm hurting her. And laughing about it. Just laughing. And I'm hurting. My mind hurting, my heart hurting, my spirit hurt. I feel like I'm crawling and just can't get up from that. You know what? I don't know if that could be. That could be. You said I too have been in an abusive relationship. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemies. It's horrible. It is horrible, y'all. If you have not ever gone through an abusive relationship, baby, and it's not only women's, because men go through this stuff and men get abused too. So no, I'm talking about all the way around abusive, but no matter what type of relationship you in, same sex relationship or whatever, they get into abusive relationship too. You feel me? This thing don't have no name on it. It don't have no color on it. You hear me? It don't have a region on it. Okay, over here we're gonna have abusive. Over here we're just gonna have sadness. Over here, this is what we're gonna have a whole bunch of crying. Over here, no. Over here, no. It don't do all of that. Oh, that's sad. Somebody say he's on there now, still talking. We don't know if it's a skit yet. The closure hasn't come yet. The closure. It has to be a closure. You know what I mean? It has to be a closure. So you have to see the closure. He wants you there. There could be. It has to be a closure. You said. It hit really hard for me because I'm also from domestic violence background. And I definitely felt Lele's pain as well as Coco's. Yeah. To see what happened today was so heartbreaking. I hope that both of them learn from this. There's a lesson for everybody to get out of this. You know, you understand what I'm saying? See, that's why I didn't understand. I'm like, why is one person, why are they flipping out on that? There's trigger points. Everybody's having trigger, but there's trigger points. Everybody hitting there's trigger points. He hit that trigger point. She hit that trigger point. They were trigger. You know that? Bow. They were shooting each other left and right. And what was going on? That what was going on. That what was going. I don't even talk. That's what was going on, ladies and gentlemen. There were trigger points being shot at. Okay, it even affected some of us watching. You said, and little do he know, the worst being a man. What? The worst being a worst thing a man can do is to put another woman before his woman. Shh. That's a deal breaker. That's what you said. That's a deal breaker. You cannot put nobody before. Your man ain't gonna let you put no man before you, baby. Imagine a man. Here's a man. He talking to you, he being all, whatever, whatever. And then here comes another man. And then your man is talking, shh. What did you say? You said what? And your man tries, shh, shh. What can I do for you? What you want me to do? You think your man can handle that kind of talking? Do you think your man can handle that? Shushing him to let another man talk. You think, huh? You know what? I prepared a meal, and I was wondering if I could feed you. Shh, shh. You eat when you get home. I'll feed you. Dang. Can you go get me such and such blah blah blah? Yeah, I got a meal that I can. Are you hungry? You think your man allowed that? What's happening? No, you don't put nobody before you. That's your relationship. Y'all are building. That's building. You're supposed to be coming. Block. You can block everybody on the social media. Block them out of your relationship. Block to where you two are standing. You two block. You said, you celebrate for 12 years. Don't miss that high. Don't miss that side of the relationship. You don't miss that side of. You was married for 12 years. You were married for 12 years, or you are. You're in your 12th year marriage. You say you don't miss that side of the relationship. Somebody says yes. Somebody say hi, Queen. Hi. Hi, Darlene, I'm not gonna even lie. You said when I watched that video, I want to bring you on here so we could chop it up. But I need to learn how to use this StreamYard thing. But I really want to talk with you. I do. I want to talk to you. You and Catherine, I want to talk to you guys. I do. If y'all are willing to. I just so we can have a conversation. I want to start communicating with people on this thing. I really do. I just don't know how to use the StreamYard. Know how to do it. You said, well, for one, Coco is a narcissist. Oh, you went right into it. There you go, right there. Look. So funny. You said, for one, Coco is a narcissist. So no, I don't care what no say. What? It's never going to work. Oh, you said it's never going to work out. Now, this was not a skit. It wasn't a skit. It was. If it was a skit, it went too far. Okay, I got you on that. Yeah, because the disrespect, everything, right? Got you. You said my ex was a narcissist, just like Coco. You said you are a beautiful soul. Oh, inside and out. Thank you. Y'all are too. As long as y'all can help me figure out the message in the lesson to help other people. That's all my concern is we can help other people. And I'm sure people are going to come along and read what you guys are writing. You know what I mean? That's what I love about when you guys come on here like this and communicate with me. I'm going to read y'all on Facebook too. Don't y'all go nowhere. I got y'all. I'm going to read that. You said, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Okay? That part, not what we think we want. That's real. That's on some real stuff. Let me come over here to Facebook, y'all. Let me come over here. I'm so sorry, y'all. My. Okay. You said, see, it keep moving. I don't know why I moved like that, up and down like that. Let's see. Oh, because yours was repeating itself. Unless you were repeating itself. You said you don't think it was a skit. I read that one. Y'all give me a moment. Yes, I think you're right. She might be the rebound. I did a video a while back regarding Coco, and I said either the next woman was going to be the rebound chick and go through all the stuff, which is everything that he has to unload because he collected a whole bunch of stuff in the relationship and before that relationship. So he didn't have time to be by himself. But once you get into a relationship, it's not your thing to be like, oh my God, now I'm going to hurt this person and I'm going to make this person want to not be with me. If that's what you're trying to do, have a communication with the young lady and be like, hey, you know what? I really want to be by myself now. Now I got this now. I'm rolling now. I'm doing this now. I got this going on now. And have a communication verbally with this person face to face. Because this, if you get into another bad relationship, this is for anybody. You get into another bad relationship and you don't talk about it and you steady playing games with that person. Oh, wait, I know how to break this up. So I'm gonna make them think like it was them or something like that. No, we're adults in this here pizzle for shizzle. My, you know what I want to say. We're adults. It's called communicating. It's called communicating. You should be able to have a talk. You should be able to talk verbally. That's what a lot of people be messing up relationships at, because they figure like, well, if I start doing this, they gonna leave, then I'm gonna be all right. That's kids play, baby. That's what that is. That's kids play. You talk that it's not about the looks of somebody. You understand? Anybody can be beautiful. Baby, anybody could go get a plastic body. You know what I mean? Look like a Barbie doll. Anybody can go get look like a painting. Go get some makeup and fix your face up and stuff. Anybody can switch your wigs and do whatever you got. Anybody, we all can look beautiful, baby. All of us. There's no reason why none of us can't. It's all available for us to buy and be another person if we want to. But it's not about the outer appearance. It's about the inside. It's about the inside. What you got to offer? My mind. I got things. It's not even about monetary, because you can get together and make money. You can make that guac cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and the dip, but it's still about the inside of a person. Does it make sense? You said when he did that, I was like, you are a fool. Mm. 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 Y'all, I don't know why Facebook. You said, oh, while I didn't know, he took her wig. Yeah, he showed his wig. He said, this is what he got to live with. Yeah, that's what happened there. But I don't know if that's a part of their humor. I don't know that. I don't know if but it didn't seem like, it seemed like she was quite embarrassed to me. But if it's something that, okay, we as couples, we play around with each other and we play jokingly with each other that we wouldn't do out in public. I think that was one of the jokes that they probably joked around with each other in private, and he brought that joke to the public thinking that it was okay. No, that's not okay. Let's see. You says what? You says the eyes have it. I don't know what you mean by that. And if they, oh, wait, no, I don't know what you mean by that. You said, and if they do go back to each other, it's not going to last again. I'm telling, I see right through both of them. Coco is a narcissist and very controlling. You said he's going to keep on until he meet crazy. For real. Baby, what you do to others, it always come back at you. It's just not coming back how you think, or how when you think it should come back for you. And it comes back. Oh yeah. It comes back. For sure. And it ain't coming how you think it should come. Just being real, just telling, sharing a little bit of information. You said, okay, Facebook. I'm gonna have to cut y'all off. Y'all can come over to my YouTube channel on Debbie Curry Speaks, because this is about to cut off, and I can't. I have to charge it. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Come over to Debbie Curry Speak. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna come on here and talk about. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Okay. Where was I at with you guys? Because you guys be coming with the content. Y'all don't be playing. You hear me? You hear me? Hold on. Let me. There we go. What did you say? You said, You said Coco and Lae Lae need to be alone, and for people keep telling them to work it. Oh, I wanted to hit this topic right here. I know exactly where you're going. I'm gonna read this again. Coco and Lae Lae need to be alone, and for people keep telling them to work it. Shame on them. They can't see this not good. I've been there, so I can talk about it. Okay, let me share this with you guys. Mm, mm, mm. So, when I was in my abusive relationship, right, there were certain things I didn't know about the abusive relationship. His mom moved out of state with her husband, right? And she used to call me about 25 times a day. You know what I mean? She felt like she could talk to me. And she was a very, very cool person. I enjoyed talking with her. You know what I mean? And speaking with her, I mean. And I found out that she was sick because she shared it with me. And she didn't have very long to live. And mind you, I told y'all that my son was decapitated by a train, right? And shortly I got in this relationship and I was just completely vulnerable. A lot of people can tell when you're vulnerable. They search that out, they see it, and they know how to maneuver you. Some people, when y'all meet each other, they be like, they be trying to figure you out so they can know how to love you. A lot of other times they use that and they use it to manipulate you. Okay, you need to be careful. That you really do need to watch that. Well, anywho, she told me this, and when she was very sick she shared with me that because she used to call and try to keep us together was so that he would not treat them how he used to treat them. So she was basically turning him over to me. I cried. I forgave her because she was very ill, but I cried. But I did ask her, why would you do that to me? And I just lost my son. Like, why would you? Why would you? It was horrible. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. It was horrible. Certain things I'll speak about, certain things I won't speak about. But it was extremely horrible. It very much was. And a lot of times people, when you guys get in these, when we get in these abusive relationships, there's always somebody calling to try to put y'all back together. Well, some of y'all is that person. Y'all are that person. Okay. That's what she's saying, that you guys are saying that they should not. Okay. No, wait. My husband told me don't do that one, so I can't. I want to go into a lot of details about a lot of things because I got a lot to say, but I can wait. I thought I heard something. Anywho, um, a lot of enablers, okay? Enablers. We enable people to do what they do, and we to them is when we enable the person, it's like we're saying it's okay to do what you're doing. So the more time that we forgive and forgive and forgive and forgive and forgive, we want this person to do well. We want this person to stop abusing us. We want this to happen. You know what I mean? So we keep trying to think that this is going to happen, like how you met the person the first time and how that felt so good and lovely to you and it rocked your world. You keep wanting that desire because you didn't stop loving that person. That person actually stopped loving you. And so you got left in the love lane and they took off without you and started doing all kind of stuff you had no idea about. And then they like, when you got close to figuring out, wait, something ain't right here. My discerning spirit's telling me something ain't right. I feel like something ain't right. And they like, hold up, wait a minute. No. It's just you. You crazy. You losing your mind. You always thinking this and that and the other and all that. They trying to put it back on you, deflate it onto you when it's really not you. You still stuck over here in the love lane, and they done move on. They can see themselves without you. They see better people. They still got the looking eye. So then you got a person that's like, they go to them and they be like, hey, can you talk to my girl, my boy, my man, and can you vouch that I was with you? And can you let them know, can you just talk to them because they'll listen to you and this and that and the other. And they trying to encourage you to get back with them. And they talking to you. They listening to your pain. but they're also like, they're helping to mess you up. Really, that's the bottom line to that. You two have to work out your relationship. You understand what I'm saying? You two are the common denominator to fixing out what y'all have going on. Everybody can't jump in there. And what she's saying is y'all are coming in and be like, y'all a beautiful couple. I did that. I sent the message. I was like, because I was like on Christmas or something like that. I'm like, what don't they look cute? This is a little cute couple. Look at that. I know that's right. Y'all better be cute. Y'all better shine. We do that for people. You understand what I'm saying? We do that not knowing that we do that. So I hope I ain't gonna lie, I hope it is a skit. I ain't gonna lie, I really do hope it is a skit. But if you are in this type of relationship, you gotta, you know what? There's nothing wrong with seeking counseling for you guys. You want your relationship to work, you feel like it ain't working, seek counseling. There's nothing wrong with that. Talk to somebody, so because you know what? Your story ain't coming out right. Their story ain't coming out right. So you need a third person sometime to step in, to speak to be like, wait a minute, what am I doing wrong? But lay the truth out there on the line. Lay it right there so you can get healing. If we cut ourselves, we're going to go somewhere and try to get healed, ain't we? There's nothing wrong with counseling. You said, you said, good, I've been there. Okay. You said, can you stand the rain? That is the question. For real, for real. You said, well, this was not built on love, is what you're trying to say. When they got together, this was built off of payback. I'll leave it I'll leave it there, right there. There were some intricate things and interesting things that did occur, but I wasn't behind the scenes and I wasn't behind the door. I don't know when happened, what happened, what they talked about, how they talked. I don't know the intricacies of that. You said his action says scat cat. Another man will be saying, "Here, kitty, kitty." Oh, that's right there. That part, scat cat. While you listen, there are a lot of platforms out here, right? There are a lot of you got Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all these other apps, right? So you're going to meet many people, right? But when you in a relationship and you solid with that person, and your objective is to be like, you know what? This is how I'm going to generate other revenues. I'm going to do this. 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 But when you lose focus on your love by trying to generate, you had your focus was to generate more revenue, not to generate more kitty kitty. Right? So that's where the mistakes lie. Okay. Now, another man's is another man's treasure. I'm just gonna leave that there. I hope that this is a skit and they just, generate, but it doesn't appear, because a lot of people are saying they don't think it's a skit. You said, and narcissists don't like you to tell them what to do and how to do it, and they very controlling, and they will put all your business out little by little. They don't love you, right? Because they're trying to embarrass you. They want to put you down. That's right. They want to make you feel like they want to tear down your self-esteem, break you, and then make you feel like you're not attractive enough for anybody else. And that's not the case. That's not the case. I'm, like I said, I'm still amazed. Oops, my honey calling. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. I'm on the YouTube. Yeah. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, and I'm telling all of our business. I'm talking to them about relationships and forming the foundations and abuse and all that stuff, and how you love me differently than anybody else have, and how you dealt with me knowing what I've been through too.
And yes, I do. Yeah.
What you want to say to the people real quickly?
That I love you and I miss you.
No, I'm to them. I love and miss you too. Just a quick statement.
Just hold on to the person you love, because that could be the best thing that ever happened to you. Don't be greedy.
You say don't be greedy.
That's what I said. And love each other like this no tomorrow. Because tomorrow's not promised. We're all on borrowed time here. Use it wisely. With that said and that, I'm going to be your stalker for the evening and watch you on
I'm gonna come off of here in a minute. I got to do some stuff.
Well, do some stuff and call me when you're done doing some stuff, because I'm about to eat some stuff. You know, the stuff that you made.
The greens and turkey. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I love you. Okay, he said, love the person that you with, and don't be greedy, and because we're on borrowed time, and that tomorrow's not promised to anyone. That's his love advice. Okay, and then let me finish reading. And they will put all your business on the streets little by little. And then what you said, your husband is in God's image. Yes. Because he the one, your husband is the one you're supposed to go to and receive that comfort. Your wife is the one he's supposed to go to receive that comfort. Everybody think that men shouldn't be crying, or they don't have no emotions, or they're invincible, and that's not true. That's not. Your husband and your wife, y'all should be able to cry in front of each other and use the bathroom in front of each other and so forth and so on, because I know. You gotta be comfortable in love with because maybe your wife might get sick and she needs you to change her bottom. You may have to change his bottom. How you gonna be able to love each other if you don't come together? You know what I'm saying? And through sickness and in health. My husband the other day, y'all, let me share some with y'all. We were asleep, and I heard this scared the mess out of me. I don't know if y'all ever experienced this before, but I felt my husband's breath go like that on me. And I touched his chest. I didn't feel nothing. No, I didn't, nothing. I was like, wake up, and I was pounding on his chest, and I called him real loud, and he came back, and he was like, I said, honey, wake up, wake up, wake up. I was screaming. And he came back, and he's like, why are you pounding on me like that? I was like, because you had stopped breathing. You stopped breathing. I heard you take that breath. I heard you. Like that scared me. That scared the mess out of me. You hear me? That scared the mess out of me. Love need to be there. You need to be attentive towards one another to feel and see the changes that may occur, because we ain't getting no younger. You have to be out here taking care of each other in every sense of the form. You said, what'd you say? You said, is not having a job people missing the whole point is not having a job people missing the whole point with him. You mean because he's getting paid? He's getting paid. See, YouTube, all these apps are looking for creators. They're paying people to create. So if you can do that, make a living at it, then that's good. Now, how you do that is the problem. That it's not because it's not getting paid by this. He's really telling y'all the truth. This is really his job. But it's how you do it. This is how he's doing it. You hear what I'm saying? This is his form of his job. This is what this is. You said, well spoken. Thank you, Jasmine. You said well spoken. A lot of people don't like to see joy and love. That is so correct in a relationship, and they will plot and still act as they are innocent, but all the time they are trying to destroy a relationship. That is facts. I learned that in my previous relationship. I don't play. I'm pretty much on that end. I'm pretty much like Lae Lae. Like I see, like, look, wait a minute, who is this? Who is this? What do you mean? I'm not with that. Listen, baby, honey, sugar, sweet sweets. I'm not with that. Oh, I'm your husband friend. No, baby, you ain't his friend. Because if you ain't my friend, we ain't friends. He ain't your friend. That's my husband. That's a lot. That is my husband. That's my husband. I know that word may not mean that much to you, baby darling, but sugar, sweet. But that's my husband. I'm his wife. My husband says that. He's like, you my wife. I'd be like, he be emphasizing that. You my wife. I am his wife. So silly. For real. Do you what? No. You my husband friend. I ain't never heard of you. I ain't never met you. I ain't never ate with you. I ain't never seen you before. How you my husband friend? Oh, you mean you his colleague? You his co-worker? Well, honey, I ain't never met you. I ain't never seen you. My husband shows me his co-workers. He'd be excited. He'd be like, this is such and such a blah, blah, blah. This is my beautiful wife, such a blah, blah, blah. When I say I'm spoiled, y'all, I'm not lying. I say to my husband, treat me the way you want to be treated. You hear me? What I'm saying? That's how love is. Treat me the way you want to be treated, baby. You want to be loved. You want to be spoiled. You want to be distant. How you want to be? What we got going on here? Just so I know I'm on the same playing field you is. Why would I don't feel like giving you all of my attention and you not giving me no attention at all, babe. We can't operate like that. We can't work like that. That's not love. That's not love. Love is exciting. It's beautiful. Love is amazing, even through the good and the bad times. It's amazing. You're growing with one another. You're growing with someone that cares for you, that loves you. You're growing with them. And they want to grow with you too. Don't leave me out. Where you go, I go. Where you go, I go. Where we going? I don't know where we going. Where you want to go? Wherever you want to go. Okay, well, let's go. Where we going? Let's go. I'm with that. You feel what I'm saying? You said, wait a minute, did I miss somebody? What happened? Okay. You said, I wish it wasn't a skit. I'm back in I'm sick of both of them. Let me tell you why that's funny to me. The chit chat. Let me tell you why that's funny to me. I never seen the word both of them spelled out. I'm gonna use that. I'm BOFFUM, both of them. I never seen the word spelled out. I mean, I've said it, but I've never seen. Okay, that's just funny to me right there. Okay, I had to get that out. Shh, I'm good now. Okay, now you say you wish it wasn't a skit. I'm sick of both of them. The relationship was built on bad intentions, so it wasn't good to work. It wasn't going to work anyway. They've broke up 20 times in 3 to 4 months. Jesus. Wow. I think that when you go through a situation in love and you were traumatized from it, it's hard to trust on both levels. Can I say that? So it's hard for both of them to get the standpoint. They want to love. You can tell they want to love each other, but I don't think that, like I said, some of us don't know how to love someone. That's the problem. We want to be with that person. We want to love that, but we don't know how to treat that person like we're not used to. Does it make sense? So you have to be taught. You have to learn how to let go of certain things so that you can love each other, because we've all been traumatized and gone through some mess before. Am I right or wrong? You've broken up, you've gotten back together, broken up, gotten back together. And I mean, whether it be with the same person or different people. And you've been traumatized by those actions that you think that it's going to happen the same way. And you start treating the people just how it's a cycle. So you got to try to get off the cycle to learn how to do things differently so that you can love each other. Sometimes that's what part of love is drawing from each other. When I'm weak, you strong. I can draw off of you and get some of that weakness up. It has to be that way. And a lot of times when we get into relationships, we're not around other couples. All we're around are single people. So we're getting advice from single people instead of those that are going through love and know what love is, especially in this decade of loving one another. So you get a lot of, if you get a lot of advice from, say, man, I wouldn't be putting up with nothing like that, man. No. No, no, no. When I get a woman, she gonna know how to do. She gonna be right. She better be right. No, girl, don't be doing that. You ain't got to do all of that, girl. Please. If I was in a man, he would not. I would not. You ain't got nobody in your ear telling you, wait a minute, baby, wait a minute, wait a minute. You need to switch up the whole game. That's not love. You see, you want to be on some adult stuff. So you got to learn how to be a little bit more patient. Thank her for everything that she do. Thank her. I know they always be saying, you know what, women's be praying over, their men's, but have you ever thought to pray over her? Have you ever just like when she sleep, go ahead and pray over her and help her through, and y'all pray together and get this, whatever this is, out of y'all relationship? Have you ever thought about that? Have you? We always want the other feminine side to treat us this way, but we don't even want to come close to switching up our game to get it right, to learn how to love. I need help. I need somebody to help me, show me how to love somebody. Show me. Because I don't know how. Nobody never taught me. So I don't know how this thing go. I just want to love this person. I don't know how. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't right about everything. Sometimes, y'all, we can be totally wrong about everything. Unless we have communications with people that know more than what we know. Because there's a lot of y'all out here that know how, that communicate. Y'all know. Y'all literally know. But a lot of it is because when y'all try to give y'all advice, they knocking you down just by you saying what you're saying, because they're not ready to hear that. They're not at that time. Their mind frame is not there to receive what you're saying. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes with certain people, you got to pick the right time to slide in there and say some things so they can relate and understand. Y'all know when y'all was in the abusive relationship, people told y'all to get out of it. It wasn't good, but you didn't get out of it. It took you to bump your head a couple of times before you got out of the relationship. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people on here saying a lot about their relationship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say a lot about all of our relationships, but it's about us trying to get it together. We have to get it together. We can't let nobody come in and interfere with stuff like that. You said, I stand corrected because you're right, because you, Tabitha Brown, and a few others are in marriages. Yeah, I'm married. And relationships are loving and respectful. Aww. First of all, thank you for putting me with Tabitha Brown. I love their relationship. I do. I absolutely love it. I love it. I haven't watched her in sometime last year. Oh my God, I probably need to go back to watching her. I love her. I love her and her husband. I love the fact she said one day, she said, you know what? She said, I'm going to retire my husband. And a lot of people gave her a lot of flack about that. She was like, no, I'm going to retire my husband. I'm retiring him. And then she did it. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Oh my God. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful when you're married. I have a friend of mine, and they're a couple, right? They got married right around the same time that we did. And there's a few of us that got married around the same, within the year. Okay. And I've interviewed interviewed the husband on my radio show before, right? Because I used to be a radio personality. I used to be a host. So yes, I had the microphone interviewing people. This is what I used to do. And I love the fact that when he posts up, he write children's books just so y'all. Oh, I should. And I might ask him if I can interview him again on this platform. He writes children's books, right? But he also does this for young men. He helps them to teach them how to change tires, make things, and how to do stuff, because a lot of young men are growing up and don't have the father figure in the home. So he's like a big brother type stuff. And his wife, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Oh my God, like I love watching love because you can learn from it. Relationships are not perfect. Y'all got to get that off the bat. Now, my husband and I, we don't have a perfect relationship. We have our relationship. Does it make sense? This is our love. This is how we are. You know what I mean? And we can always learn from other people that we know that have relationships, and we watch them and we learn and we see how beautiful they are and how they grow. You have to get people around you that are couples too. Listening to just single people, it's going to knock you down every which way because they're not in a relationship. Their mind is not thinking like that. But some people, they know what love is. Even when they are single, they know and they can provide it to you, but you got to be a listening ear to receive what they're saying. Anybody that was in our wedding, baby, I'd be listening to them. I do. Single or not, I do. I listen to them because they took time out of their day to come and be at our wedding, and they invested in us. And sometimes, I do. I love it. I love it. You got to get around married people too. But thank you for complimenting. I appreciate that. That's a beautiful, beautiful compliment. Thank you. I'll make sure I tell my husband about that. You said, hello, Debbie. How are you doing? Awesome, Renee. Thank you so much. How are you? You said it's so good to see you. Thank you. Say hi, ladies. You said, oh, she said, hey, Renee. You said, Jasmine, you exactly right. I agree. But when you dealing with a narcissist behavior, man, it's never going to work because it's only the person putting in the work, and that's the human, that's the woman. A narcissist don't care. No, they just really kind of just care for themselves. What's in it for me? How can I make this work for me? No, and then you be sitting up there like, wait a minute, what about me? Oh, I mean, you too. Did you get anything from me? Is yeah? It's me, me, me. No, when you in a relationship, it's we, us, team, we, us, team. You had to start speaking that every time. It's us. It tripped me out when my husband kept saying, well, what we gonna do? Well, where we going? Well, I got to get us this. Like when people, we got so many pairs of shoes that look alike. My husband got so upset because he got a hole in his shoe that matched my shoe. So he went out and got another pair of shoes to match my shoe. Same shoe to match my shoe. We got the same tennis shoes, same ones. If I order me tennis shoes, I got to find it in the men's so he can have it. He find it in the women so I can have it. That's what we love to do, and especially in this phase of our relationship. That's who we are. Um, you said, Renee said, Catherine, hello. Oh shit! Welcome, Ocean. Salute. You said salute, soul sister, and boom. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ocean. I watch your stuff all the time. I don't even lie. I watch. I'll be tripping out. There's a few things I want to. I can't get this. I can't get this. I gotta be good. I love it. I love it. Thank you for joining us. You said, I think he loves her, but in his own way. Yeah, that could be a possibility because they're together. I mean, when you don't have no feelings for anybody, you definitely wouldn't be together. There's no reason for them to be in the same room or something like that. That wouldn't even be happening. There's feelings there. You know what, there's feelings there. You said the issue is he just doesn't know how to truly love her. But all that running to the apps is immature, not doing. I'm not dogging him, just airing my opinion, and you have every right to. You have every right to your opinion because I'm quite sure you're not the first person that feel that way. It's sad to see that normally you think about it. Normally, isn't it the woman that's doing such thing as that? And then I heard, who does this person remind you of? I wanted to say you. I don't know who you thinking about, but it reminded me of you. you. I know you wanted to make it obvious that it was somebody else, but honey, it was you. You. If you say you talk, if you when you're in a relationship with somebody, right, you're around them often you're around them, you start to pick up qualities that that person has. You understand what I'm saying? And you start to change who you are, add to or delete. Either way, when you become in a relationship with somebody, you pick up certain things. That's what that is. um you said and narcissists never put in work. That's why Coco not putting in a lot of work, because he don't care. That's how they are. And that's how they are. You love them more than they love you. That's true. And till Lele can really see who she owes. She was already a beautiful, she was a beautiful person beforehand. um we all are. Somehow we all are beautiful people until something tragic happened in our relationship and destroy who we are. And we until we heal from that, giving us our time to heal, then we're going to still be operating in that and adding more stuff to it. But if we have the time to heal, you can be back beautiful, if not more than ever. Does that make sense? um you said dealing with it's never going to stop. Narcissists only get worse. You said it's a rough sad wait it's a rough road when a man can control you, but when its situation is flipped, they don't give you the same in return. This situation is really, I think, if this not a skit, has kind of like, I don't know. It's just sad, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. It's sad. You said Coco don't know how to really love and nor trust women. He has an issue with women. This his mom sent him to live with his grandmother after he get out of hand. His grandmother sent him to detention center. You know what, that's sad on so many levels. One is the mere fact that detention center, it's a jail for youth, right? That's what that is. So if you already have that, well, so this is, you're saying that this is where he received his hurt from, that he never healed from that. That's what you're saying? Because it takes a lot to get healed from that. Some don't make it out of that, and I know that firsthand. So yeah, that's sad. You said, Sony, because again, narcissists do not give nothing back in return. Renee, narcissists don't love nobody. They don't love themselves. Oh, they love themselves. They just don't know how to love themselves the right way. They're selfish with their love. You said, Darlene, yes, you are absolutely right. Coco has a lot of hate, hurt, and sorrow in him. He never had a mother's love. You said narcissists would never change. I was with one for 9 years. You said, like the movie a few years ago, um, Men Don't Tell. The wife was abusing the husband. Yep, it happens. It not is it. When people think abuse, they be thinking like a man beating a woman, but abuse it don't have a color on it. It doesn't have a gender. It can happen in men. Can you imagine two men fighting each other and they together as a couple? Two women fighting each other, men and women fighting each other. It can happen in any relationship. You said, hmm, hold on, let me catch up. You said, Renee, exactly. It started from the womb. Mm. It started from home. I'm sorry. You said, Darlene, yes, it started from home. First, he never knew his father. His mom was in and out of jail. She also died of AIDS. My God, that's sad. That's sad. All of that is sad. He still got a lot of past traumas. And we all have a lot of past traumas. We do. But you're sharing what his are. We all have a lot of past traumas. That's sad. Every day is a healing process if you accept it, if you want it. You said, Darlene, there's no telling what all happened to him when he was incarcerated. Yep. If I'm just saying, he probably got uh, he could have got busted in his mouth, everything, the way, just talking to people, whatever, I don't know. I ain't gonna ever with that. That's why I went live to talk about my past ex narcissist, let women know about narcissist behavior. I want you to come on to, because as I was listening and learning, I felt like there was more that you could say to help people, and I wouldn't mind having you on there. I just need to learn how to do this StreamYard. I got to learn how to do that. Every time I get ready to start, I'll be like, no. I need somebody like walk me through it. But yeah, I would love to have you as a guest on here, and we talk about this like for real, because I feel like you and I can help a lot of people with the stories that we've gone through in our life that people don't know about. You know what I mean? You said, I had one narcissist boyfriend when I was 21. I'm 65 now, and there's no way I would put up with anything like that. Speak, speak, speak. And you said, Renee, exactly. That's why I don't understand why people keep telling them to work it out. No, it's not going to get better. I could think of a reason why they. I don't know this to be for sure, right? But I don't watch it every day. I'm not like. This is what I figured. They can see success in the relationship that they have. They can see them two coming up together, and financial wise, they could see that. But the question is, what all do they see between them two? What is the future? They could. Okay, so I know they did a vision board, right? And marriage was on, relationship was on one, and it wasn't on the other one, right? That was not good. So now that just determined, like, is that not good for this year? Or do you need to do another? Well, I can't say you need to do another. I can't say you need to do another vision, but they just need to have a conversation between them two as a couple to figure out, what does their future look like? Why are we together? What is we doing here? Is there, so what are we working towards? You feel what I'm saying? That needs to happen in a relationship. In every relationship you get in, what are we doing? After a while, you have to literally have that serious conversation. What are we doing? Why are we here? What are we working towards? What who is us? Who is outside of this? If none of this existed, would we still be together? Would we be working on anything? Would you love me? Would I love you? Where we at? You understand what I'm saying? What's the bottom line to the motive? It's just because we got together to make somebody upset, and what is the motive of what's your basis? You have to talk to each other about that. You understand? Every relationship, that's what happened. Where we going with this? What's our plan for this year? How are we doing this? That's what the purpose of the vision board was like. You said, Renee, exactly. That's why I don't understand. Okay, I read that one. You said you did that. You gonna eat when you get home. What did you say? Oh, for real. That's what I'm saying when I was talking about. Don't say nothing. And what do you want? How can I? What? talking to the other guy. Yeah, they don't. Can you see that happening? For real, for real, for real, for real. Can you see my husband saying, "Okay, I'll eat when I get home." My husband ain't no what? Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. My husband ain't. I'm gonna tell him about that. Let's see. He probably watched it too. He said he was gonna be watching it, so he don't know about that part yet. Hi, honey. Like, oh, smash! Oh, such a character. Let me see. Where was you at? Um, you said, Darlene, they need to leave one another alone because the devil know that it is a lot of hurt on and both of them. You think they need some healing process. That's what you're saying. They need some healing process. They need I don't ever want to speak ill will towards people relationship because of the fact I love so much. Um, Certain people are brought into our lives for certain reasons. That's what I was saying about the person mom. Like, I don't think I was supposed to be with old boy, but I was supposed to be there for his mother. Does that make sense? I was supposed to be there for his mother because I was there. I was there for her, and then when she passed on, like a lot of hell broke loose, and the enemy know what you want in your prayers just as well as God does. When you pray all of that, they know what you're looking for, and they will bring the one thing that you want, and it'll be a copycat of what you need. Does that make sense? You said, told you. What you mean? Uh, they need to leave each other alone. You said, told you. You said, sure. If I can do screen your, ooh, I know you can. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do it. You said it was pretty easy to set up. Okay, then we need to get together and talk because I really need help with that. I'm not gonna even lie. I need help. You said Renee, exactly. You said Darlene, boom, right there. Um, you said I will come on your live, run it down. Ooh, okay, well we gotta do that. Okay, how about tomorrow? Okay, you said yes. I talk about this all day. Yeah, I want you to share it with people that I can reach too, so you can help them too. You said me too. I need come on your live too. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You said Coco got Lae Lae at a time when she was very vulnerable and broken. Mm. She had just gotten out of a relationship of a guy that beat her with a Mac 11. What? And left her for dead. Oh my God, that sounds like my daughter. That sounds like my daughter. My daughter was a guy. The guy she was with abused. I didn't even realize she was being abused. I didn't even realize how severely she was being abused. She was being abused worse than I was, because they said when the police came that there was blood all over the walls and everything. And he shot her. He tried to get her to get in the car and take her to his car so that they could drive off, and he probably would have did worse than, well, he probably would have succeeded because he had shot her 3 times and left her for dead at the apartment complex. I think it was paramedics or somebody in the medical field that was there that helped her, or EMT. I don't remember what it was that helped her, and she's alive. She's alive and well. We don't speak like we're supposed to speak because kids get older and I'd be like, I ain't got nothing to do with them anyway. But we used to be very, very extremely close. But yeah, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a whole nother thing right there. Ooh, that's deep. Oh my God. See, I would like to talk to her about her sharing her story too, because domestic violence is real. And I'm sure there was a lot of people that got that scare of being beaten with a gun. That's sad. I had no idea about that. So her trauma is extremely deep. Extremely deep. That's sad. Oh Jesus. That's sad. So that's that's sad. That's like she was looking for love. She thought she found somebody that she could be very, very relatable with in herself. And that's probably why she talked. I can't comment on that right now. I'll leave that alone for a minute. You say Renee, exactly, and Coco just got out one also. So you got a person that was being beaten by a gun, and then a person that just got out of jail. That's a hell of a combination in itself. You see what I'm saying? There's some healing that needs to take place on both of their sides. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't. That's a lot of hurt. That's a lot of hurt. That's a lot of hurt. That's probably like her saying some stuff. Like I'm just taking this for an example. I don't know if this to be true or not. That's like everything that she wanted to say in the past relationship that she couldn't have said, that when the person was doing her wrong, she's speaking up and she's screaming it now. I'm not holding back anything that I feel. I'm not gonna let you know. I'm not gonna hold back when you're hurting me. I'm gonna scream it loud, because she's been trying to get certain stuff out. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like, Lord, please give me if I'm wrong. What she endured in her past relationship is she's doing the opposite. So what he endured in his past relationship, he's doing the opposite, and they hurting each other by being who they're not. Because would y'all agree that they both are good people underneath all the other stuff? I'm just saying. Okay. You said I cried so hard when I heard her tell this on Coco Live. What? I never seen this. I may have to go back and look at. I never seen that before. I never have. I didn't even know that. You said I was hurting for her because she don't know what she's really dealing with. Man. You said, Darlene, absolutely right. What is it they are looking for? Love. But since they been hurt, this is what comes out of their relationship: hurt and anger. Yeah, they both can get over this, but it's going to take some time. You can't get over it. Stuff both of them went through like this. You can't get over it like that. They need help. They need help with this. They don't need people antagonizing and going after. They both are hurting. They both need help. They show how they both know how to look good. They both know how to look good. Anybody can dress. Anybody can put on makeup. Anybody can anybody can do that. But it's they're hurting. Both of them are hurting. Those are two hurt individuals. They never had time to heal. That's what that is. That's sad. Said Renee, not Coco, not looking for love. He looking for help from women. Lae Lae looking for love. Narcissists don't love. Wow. You said sometimes when a man know that you have been abused. Come on, hit that. Here it is right here. Have been accused, has been abused repeatedly in your life. They use it to their advantage because they know you're vulnerable. They already know you are looking for love. Narcissist. Okay, this is the part that kind of blew everybody away. That the embarrassment of her. Okay, that he embarrassed her. When you've been with somebody, now this is my stories of people telling me of certain things. when you've been in a relationship with someone and they could have been the epitome of what you wanted in a relationship at that time. They look how you wanted them to look. They treated you well in the beginning of all of this stuff, and all of a sudden they turn out to disappoint you. Um, it is difficult and hard. Okay, so me, I was married for 20 plus years. Let me just use me. I was married for 20 plus years. I didn't even know when people were flirting with me. I didn't even know what that was. I would be like, why is that person looking at me like that? Why is you looking at me like that? You ain't gotta look at me like that. I didn't know I was beautiful. I didn't know I was beautiful until I was on my own. I didn't know I had a good sense of humor until the what my husband, who I'm with now, that I got a really, really playful sense of humor. I'm loving TikTok. Like I got a really, really playful sense of humor. I be man. Me and my husband, I love our relationship. I do, and I got a really, really playful personality. I'm not even lying. It's so jovial. It really is, and I get it from my dad, and I love it. But I didn't know how beautiful I was after I came out of the relationship. I did not know. People would be men would be flirting with me. I mean, businessmen. I mean, handsome men. I mean, men with money. I mean, men that all kind of people. If I didn't know how to be. I didn't really know how to be because I didn't think I was cute. That's why I used to literally post a lot of pictures of me. I post a lot now too, but I really used to post a lot of pictures of me, and I'm still looking at my pictures like I look like that. That's me. Get out of here. You playing? And that's me. When you come out of abusive relationship because they tore down your self-esteem and everything like that, you don't feel like you're worthy. You don't feel like that. You know what I mean? Even though you beautiful, I could dress. I was going to the mall all the time. Hello, and especially my store, Ross. Come on now. Me and Ross has a relationship that I love, and I'm not going to let that relationship go. That relationship has been in my life for a long time. I can get discounts, I can get all kind of stuff, fine stuff, inexpensive. I love that store for real. But and then I was like, and then I look at my husband and I in pictures, and I'd be like, man, we really do compliment one another. That's nice. Like, he's so handsome. And he'd be like, you're so beautiful. And I'd be like, thank you. I'm like a little kid. That's how your relationship's supposed to make you feel, like a little kid, like your first love. You still get butterflies. I still get butterflies over my husband. You hear me? You hear me? I still do and do. For real. This is not a joke. You said, absolutely right. What is it? Look, okay. And then you said, Renee, not Coco, not looking for. Oh, I read that one. You said when a man know that you. Oh, sorry, I read that one. Yeah, I done got the yarn and everything. Oh, wait a minute, I passed it. Okay, here we go. You said, Darlene, no, he don't want love because he didn't get love from anyone. He probably don't know how to love correctly, and he's looking for people that supports him to show him, because a lot of them, remember now, they encouraged him to do the channel. They encouraged him. He's looking for that, somebody to give that. We all looking for help. We all looking for somebody to encourage us. Maybe that's what he needs. He's saying it, isn't he? Well, we see it. I mean, and it's not just for him. This is just people who go through this type of stuff. We have to help them. We will be fools if we sit idly by, don't say nothing, don't do nothing, and just let them people let you go on and beat on that person. Go ahead now, have a good time. No, that's not how it's supposed to be. We see them doing wrong. Sometimes it takes people longer to get the simple things in life down packed of you I've been on welfare my whole life. I don't know nothing else but to be on welfare. So no, I'm not getting off of welfare. But then they realized that somebody told them, "Hey, come here, come get this job right here." Is this my shit? This mine? I made this. I can do whatever I want to do with it. You can even get you a car. I can give me a car. I could buy a car with. Shut up. They go down. They get a car. They get finance for a car, and they drive off. Best feeling ever. You ever got your car and you driving in and you like, oh my God, this is my car. You want to go everywhere in that car. Show everybody what you got going on. When you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So maybe when people are in these type of relationships, those of us that have gone through it, those of us that know better need to reach out and say something. You said, Renee, exactly. Sus, you on some. You wait. You're on the same page. Wait, what did I miss? Did I miss something? Wait, Darlene. It is sad though because love is supposed to be beautiful and not hurtful. But you cannot give love when you didn't give love. Get love because you don't know how. You don't know how to love. Renee, exactly, sis. You on the same page as me. That's why we have to show people. We have to show people and tell people about love. A lot of people that are single, they may have lost their significant other through death or through the relationship being over with or something. You know what I mean? But you experienced love before. You see how you guys are talking about the things that we see how we're talking about the things that we've been through. You said sleep apnea. Who got sleep apnea? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get to y'all on that. Wait. uh, uh, that's why we have to speak more about love. There's more negativity than there's positive, so we have to speak more. You said I watched one of Teresa's videos, and she said everything was going to happen, just the way it way that it has. So who's the problem here? Just saying. You said sleep apnea. Wait a minute. What did I miss about sleep apnea? What you mean by sleep apnea? You said the two women that Coco needed in his life, they turned their backs on him. He was a little boy when his grandmother got him and his mom died. Yeah, somebody said that. You said, Renee, you never make fun of older women gain on other older women pain, and Lae Lae did it. That's why I saw a lot of people saying, well, you caused this, you caused that. And I'm not touching on that part. What I'm trying to say is about the respect of love. That's why I came on here and said that I love love. I love love. I love to see people succeed in love. This video today is about helping people to love. You know what I mean? Saying that the pain that you've gone through, if we whatever what we all, you know, viewed, that if people are going through this, that you are entitled to make a change and you can make a change. If there's some things you don't know, you might want to seek out help so that you're able to make a successful change. It's going to be difficult in the beginning, and I'm telling you, it's like crawling to walk to run again, and it's not easy. This video right here is about love, about the respect of love, about you cannot disrespect your love. And then now if you disrespect your love one in front of everybody, now you just open up the door for them people to continue to disrespect your love. No, now y'all can love my love. Nope, hate my love. Love my love. Nope, hate my love. Nope, love my love. No, hate my love. No, love my love. No, 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 hate my love. No, love my love. No, hate my love. Mm-hmm. And this is not done in front of one person, 10 people, 100. This is done in front of thousands of individuals. The way that you have treated your love. That's what you put out there on that end. Look at my honey.
What you doing, bitch?
Still on the YouTube.
You still on the YouTube, bitch?
Yeah, so still on the YouTube, bitch. Yeah. We can hear you and all your colleagues, all y'all. I'm gonna come off here, but I just wanted to read the rest of them before I go on. You want to help me with a few of them?
Sure. They're over here playing poker.
They playing poker? Okay. So, um, okay, hold on, let me see. Let me pick. I'm gonna throw one out there at you. Darlene said, "No one should never laugh at a woman who has been abused. I have never been beaten up, but I have comforted women who have. Have you ever comforted anybody, honey? Have you ever spoken to someone that beat somebody? Have you ever spoken to anybody that got beaten?
No, not really. No.
See, that's what I love about you, because you're just not involved in certain things.
Nope.
Okay, let me find another one. You said Tree said it was going to happen. Yes, she did. And people going to say Tree's a narcissist. No, she not. She's an empath like me. Somebody said rebound. Ooh, that's the second time. Somebody said Lae Lae. They think that Lae Lae is rebound. She's a rebound person, because you know how when you in a serious relationship with somebody, well, when you get out of a relationship with somebody, there's always the rebound person. Then there's the person. So that so they think she's the rebound. Lae Lae needs to love herself better and more than she see the men coming in her life, and she needs to work on herself. I did all of this and went to counseling. That's why I know so much. We went to counseling before we got married. We went to marriage counseling. I took a hiatus on dating before when during the time I met my husband. So I think I was like 2.5 years of just me being with me, learning how to go to restaurants by myself, learning how to, because I drove tour buses, which is charter buses with the bathrooms and the monitors and stuff. I drove those. So I would used to have to be out of town and go to hotels and mountains and Vegas and Cali and all that stuff. So a lot of times that when I was in a hotel room, I'd be crying. I'm by myself. I had to go through that phase. Then it was,
hey, you ain't gotta do that no more.
No, I don't. And then I went through the phase of just loving me. I'm happy. Oh my God, look at me. Yes, God, what we doing today? I went through that phase. And then once I was like, healed, out of the blue, here comes my husband. And we met at the grocery store. Out of the blue. Like, what? I even went on a dating site because I said, I think God needs a little bit more help, and I'm going to help him, help God. So I went on a dating site. Wrong move. Because I announced to my family I was going on a dating site. They said, no, you wait on God. I said, I think I need a little help. No, wrong move. Yep. And I met my husband at the grocery store. Because he was going into to get some money in some bank. I didn't know that. I was in I was driving a drop top Audi at that time, right? Yeah. Yep. And that's when I saw him. Let's see. You said, love you, Debbie. I'm going to bed. Oh, good night, Renee. You said, may everyone have a good night and a better blessed tomorrow. Yes, that's what we want. Good night, Renee. Darlene say good night, Renee. Renee say, Darlene, thank you. Keep up the faith, right? All right. She said, thank you, Renee. Oh, Veronica says, Lae Lae demands respect from a moderator. but doesn't demand respect from a man that disrespect her on a daily. Okay. Um. Okay. I spoke about this, and I'm glad my husband's here so he can speak a little bit more about this. Um, honey, what do you think about this? Okay. So a moderator came on and disrespected Lae Lae. Lae Lae felt disrespected from her and expected Coco to say something about it. It wasn't even about. I think it escalated to her saying.
It was basically supposed to be the principal, right?
It's the principal, but I think it escalated to like her anger, like fix this, because at that point she's saying it too much. She should. What do you think about what should have happened?
Well, he should have. If they were supposed to be together like they're supposed to be together.
Yeah, because that's not that. Yeah.
He's supposed to automatically handle that situation, immediately.
Immediately.
Not go behind her or go against her on anything that she requests, because if you request something, if your queen requests something from your king, your queen's supposed to do a period, regardless what it is, no matter how stupid or dumb it may sound or whatever. Excuse me, you're supposed to do that. Why? Because at the end of the day, a happy wife is a happy life. You're supposed to make your wife happy, or your girlfriend happy, or whoever happy, that person that you with, period. And that just reinforces and builds the security in the relationship instead of making it insecure.
That's what I said. I said that, see, if when you're in a solid relationship, it's supposed to be about you covering that person covering you. So had I don't think that I don't know what the disrespect is, because to me it's like when something happened, there was a buildup somewhere. That wasn't just it don't appear to me, I could be wrong, that it was a one-time issue.
It could be a buildup, it could be a frustration or something that hasn't been done properly, that hasn't been corrected.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fed upness came in, and then that's when she went off, or
she couldn't take no more.
Yeah.
It's somewhere along the line there was it basically don't have nothing to do with the other person. It has something to do with their relationship. There was a disconnect between them two, because when he should have been, if he's covering her how he's supposed, if your mate is covering you how your mate is covering you, they're gonna automatically see a disrespect that come in. Whoa. Is this disrespect? Is this, how do you feel about this? Do you feel disrespected in this match? There should have been a conversation. And if he didn't see it, she could have seen it and been like, you know what? I think that person is being disrespectful. They could have had a conversation. You know what I mean? And maybe he's like, no, you don't talk to my people. You don't tell me nothing. I don't know if he barked and she meowed. He barked louder and she hissed. You know what I mean? There was a disconnect somewhere. You know what I mean? So
he doesn't. It sounds like they don't have an understanding for each other 100%.
Yeah, there's some kind of something is off somewhere.
Something either was trigger or something's not there.
I said it was trigger point. I said it was a trigger point. Okay, cool. And okay, so that's what we believe. Those are our thoughts. Okay. You said exactly, a narcissist will take you there, make you go off. Catherine said, I totally agree with you, Debbie. She was talking to both guys, her past dude and Coco. She went in. Did I just read that right? Wait. Huh? Wait a minute. What? What'd you say? I missed something. Wait a minute. You said what? You said, I totally agree with you, Debbie. She was talking to both guys, her past dude and Coco. She went in. Okay. I don't know nothing about this part right here. I don't know nothing about that part right there. Oh, I don't know what type of relationship they have. You know what I mean? I don't know, because when you trying to be in a faithful, committed relationship with someone, there shouldn't be no outer people anywhere if you're trying to establish something real. Am I right about this?
Yeah, honey, I gotta.
Your plane coming?
Yeah, good thing I did get up and look. I
Okay.
gotta go. I gotta do a different thing. I gotta go grab a tug and then some cards.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. No, okay. I don't know nothing about that there. I don't know nothing about that there. I don't know nothing about that there. I didn't know that. I tell you, I don't watch them all the time. I don't know. I didn't know nothing. I don't know what type of relationship they have going on. I don't know what's going on, because when you in a relationship and you want to be in a committed relationship, I mean, are they in a committed relationship? That's the question right there. If they're not in a committed relationship, then I don't know what type of relationship they got going on. You said sorry, saying, but it's no help for a Coco, maybe Lae Lae, but narcissists only get worse over time. And the older they get, oh boy, I can talk about it. Ooh, you've been there. Maybe there is a chance for narcissists. Maybe. I mean, not all of them could be the same, right? Like I want good for everybody. I ain't gonna even lie about that. I'm a good-hearted person and I want good for everybody. You say, Monica, I agree with you. Wait a minute. Okay, Monica, you have to rephrase that because it won't allow you to put in your message, and only I can read it. So you have to rephrase that. Catherine, you say your comment seems delayed. I was talking about when you said your husband skipped. Oh yeah, sleep apnea. I don't know. Out of me. Okay, okay, yeah. You say, Debbie, I will inbox you and you let me when you say we said okay, cool. Yay! Yay! I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. Thank you. I would love that. Monica, you said Coco is not married to Lae Lae. Monica, here's the thing right here. A lot of people when they get into relationship, okay, say from my husband and I, when my husband and I got in our relationship, our first year is about us bonding and getting to know who each other is. Our second year, we were engaged to each other for a whole year. Our third year, we got married. Our fourth year is here and now. That's that. We took time. We were on a year in engagement. We had to learn each other. And honey, my husband is fine. And there were a lot of people that wanted my husband, honey. There was a lot of people that wanted my husband. I knew about them. So not all of them. I knew about some of them because I found some of them. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not just speaking just to speak. I'm speaking because I come from some stuff. Like they were trying to get at my husband. You have to, when you enter, if you say it to somebody, I want to be in a relationship with you. I want us to be one-on-one in a relationship to learn each other more, to get to know. You made a verbal agreement with that person that you didn't want that person to see nobody else. Y'all wanted to be in a one-on-one relationship with each other so no one else is included into that. That's a verbal agreement between two people. Will you be mine? Will you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? No, I'm just kidding. That was just a part. I couldn't let that go. No, seriously though. I don't know if that conversation took place because I did see what had an argument about. No, you remember you told me. I don't know. A serious relationship is about somebody saying, I just want to be with you. And somebody saying, I just want to be with you as well. You know what I mean? Well, let's cut people off. You know what I mean? Let's just deal with us. You know what I'm saying? So that part take place. No, they're not married, but are they planning on being married? Because if they are, this is a part of their foundation. this is a part. If they're not, then this is a wasted relationship, like a lot of people get into, thinking they in a relationship because somebody said, "Hey, I'm single. I'm by myself. I'm just, I just wanted. I'm just dating, seeing people. Oh, you single? Oh, that means we together. Let me spend more time and call you and this and any other because you're trying to win that person over. When that person said, I'm single, I just want to be by myself and so forth and just dating. This is that. Didn't hear nothing else that they said. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part right there that I don't know where they at right now in their relationship. That when you get into relationships, you guys, I'm trying to say to you guys, figure out where you are so you're not wasting your time, that person not wasting their time, and y'all are on the same page. Don't speculate what somebody say. Hear what they're saying when you first ask them. So that way they can't come back and say to you, no, I told you I'm seeing people. I'm dating. That's what they're gonna come. I didn't tell you we was in a relationship. No, I said we just keeping each other company. We just playing right. Y'all know how it go. Captain, you said everybody has a breaking point for real, for real. You said right, it was definitely a build up. It had to be a build up because we as humans, we just don't snap like that. There had to be something that was you get signals. Then the whole trigger thing come out. Then you up to your highest pistivity. You know what I'm saying? You pissed off. You can't take no more. Um, what'd you say? She is hurt from that prior relationship. I can see. I didn't even know all of that occurred until you all shared it with me. Um, you said something triggered her. I believe that. You said they are not compatible. That's deep right there. That's a whole deep statement right there. They might want to look into that. And you said not literally other people, but speaking of that hurts, both of them, I believe, are hurt and traumatized and all that. I believe it. We hurt each other in relationships, and we get into relationships when we're hurt instead of getting in relationships when we're well enough to be able to deal with that. Because you're taking on a whole new personality, and you have to stop fixing them to be how the other people is. That's a whole mindset of a change that needs to occur. Love is beautiful. Love is not all this other stuff that we see. You know what I'm saying? Love is beautiful. And when you argue with your loved one, and it don't matter if they hear you outside the door, but sometimes you got to cut that out and you got to have your privacy in your relationship. Because y'all two gonna have to come back because the making up is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You said the hurt from the past guy that she has not healed from. She is in an abusive relationship before Coco. Somebody shared that with me, and that's sad. I didn't know that. You said bad past hurt. You said bad past hurt. You said, Deb, they were not in a relationship. We was just using her. What? Monica, what you talking about, girl? What you talking about? What you saying? Monica, what is you talking about? You said, damn, they were not in a relationship. He was just using her. Real talk. Girl, I thought that said I'm getting sleepy. Okay, that was just that laughter. I got the word mixed up. On the other end, that's sad. That's sad. That's what Darlene and everybody and Catherine and everybody and them talking about the narcissistic behavior. You said rebound. I said that. I said there's gonna be a person wait, there was a person. There was a person. Wait a minute, there was another person. After the big relationship, there was another person. No, I think this now that I'm reading what people's statement is, this is just two hurt people right here. They have uh this type of relationship. When you get into that, and you want to care about that person, you want to give to that person, you want to be there for that person. It's just the timing may be off. The there could be a lot of other, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I wanted to just come on here and give my opinion on how sad it was. It triggered something in me. It had me crying. It had some of y'all crying too. Y'all was in tears too. You know what I'm saying? It triggered a lot of people. That's what it did. And if it triggered a lot of people. So let's just say, for all those that are looking to be in relationships, be true to you. Love you even when you by yourself. Give yourself the most highest love, because when that other person come into your life and they see how you loving yourself, they gonna love you. You gonna have to check them a few times and be like, I don't do that with my life. I don't tolerate that with my life. That's not the level of in my life where I'm at. And it could be just that easy of a conversation. You put a stop to it before it even start. You said he was using her for his come up. He said that they never talked about being in a relationship. They just started sleeping together, and then she was living there. Okay. Yeah, that's the person name right there. Yep. That was it. So I think that person was the rebound. Um, when you say they were sleeping together, and I think that and they were okay. I so much is coming to my mind right now. Okay, were they both using each other to do this, to come up? That's my one question. Two, soul ties is what you're explaining. You're explaining soul ties, because if they were just sleeping together and then all of a sudden her emotions, her guards was let down, that's a sleeping together. You know, you exchange a lot within each other. That's mm, they were together at a point, because remember he kept saying that's my baby. They were together. For those that are in relationships like this, and you be like, that's my baby, that's my honey, oh, that's this and the other, be clear on your relationship. Just be clear. It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt you to be clear. Sometimes people get scared and don't want to ask certain questions. Okay, we're grown now. It's okay for you to ask certain questions. Ask them in the beginning. Ask whatever you want to ask in the beginning. I promise you, it's gonna make your relationship go better. I promise you. You still gonna have little things you need to twerk in your relationship, but it ain't gonna be how it was if you don't say nothing. Okay, I do believe that they were in a relationship, though. I do. I'm not gonna even lie and say they weren't. I believe they were in a relationship. But you guys, I thank you guys. Like, share, do whatever you guys want to do. Subscribe. I'm going to end my night with you guys. I am looking forward to speaking live chats with you guys, because that's what I want to do. I want to speak live chats with you guys. And my channel is for anything I want to talk about. So it could be relationships. It could be, this touched my heart because I was an advocate for domestic violence awareness. So this is what this was. She said nothing was established between them. She was simply trying to please him. She said she gave him 1,500 for him to play on TikTok. I think she was trying to support him. She was trying to be a supportive support. Okay. I'm on TikTok. Okay, so let me talk to you guys about TikTok. There really is a whole nother atmosphere, a vibe, if you will, over on TikTok. It's fun. It's like this is what a lot of people are making YouTube as. Is very much giving negative vibes over here. I'm not gonna lie, unless you have people that come in like you all have done, and you don't get that a lot. You don't get people that come in and really converse with you on let's figure this out, let's help somebody type of atmosphere. You understand what I'm saying? It's different. Over there, it's all about that's okay. Let me explain this. You know that? Come on, chat. Come on. Yeah. That's a lot going over there on TikTok because they playing the game and they have to get all of these gifts and stuff like that. And when you get the gift, so they come in and they trying to come up like that. You understand what I'm saying? You say good night, Debbie. Good night, everybody. Peace and love. And blessings. Good night. We do have to talk though. I would love to have you on be live with you and talk. That's what that is. It's different. It's a different vibe over there. I'm not even lying. And plus you get to have fun by doing it's like acting. It's acting. Okay. Acting kind of like how they doing acting over here, but it's different. It's different. So you can used to be everybody. You can, you had to go audition. You can do skits and all that stuff over there on TikTok, and people can maybe see you. I've seen a lot of people, especially go on to Wild 'N Out, and this is because they've done this. So this could give you me. I love comedy. I love to laugh, y'all. I'm not lying, y'all. I love to laugh. I can't help it. I love it. It's good for the soul. It's good for the energy. You said you enjoy TikTok too? Yeah, I enjoy TikTok. It's fun. It's fun. So I think he's crossing them over and getting them mixed up. That's what's going on there. That's why y'all see like he is acting like this. That's what's going on. He brought the energy of TikTok onto YouTube, and he has to separate the two. That what what's going on there. That what going on. That what I'm trying to say. That's what's going on. But that what's going on. Anywho, and then what else was I going to say? Wait, let me read back. The 15. She probably was like, I'm gonna help you get this to get your numbers up or whatever. She probably was looking at the numbers, what all he needed, and because she has feelings, the way that she feel for him, she will go all out for him, and that's probably what she did. She just probably was going all out for her man. You understand what I'm saying? That's probably what that was. That's the only thing I could think of what that was. Like she was just, trying to go all out for her man and get his numbers up and this and that and the other. You said it's so diverse, right? You said, yes, it's funny. It will make you think, cry, and definitely laugh. For real. I have so much fun over there. I seriously do. I have so much fun over on TikTok. I mean, seriously, it's a whole nother high. And I mean, your energy level is lifted so high over there if you allow it to. If you don't, because over here, when y'all see what we're talking about right now. It's different. That's what that is. That's what y'all seeing. And I hope I cleared that up for you guys. But I do think that she was trying to be there for her man and do this. And then he brought back up, I just spit the bag on your day. You mean her birthday? Is that what you on her birthday? I'm sure old girl was probably gonna go all out on your birthday. If she spent 15 on TikTok, you can imagine how your birthday would have been if if you could imagine that. Now I'm gonna be quiet. You said I have been up late on TikTok. I can't help it. I'm going back over there on TikTok. I'm going back over there on the TikTok. I love TikTok. I couldn't even lie. It's different. It is. It's different. It's a whole nother vibe. It's, to me, what I've seen was a lot of people that were over here on YouTube. They actually went over on TikTok, and I'd see some of the people that I used to watch over here, over there. I don't know what's going on or what happening. You said it's addictive. It's not supposed to be, but it is kind of is. It is. It's fun. I love to cook. I see a lot of cooking channels. Then I'll be seeing these people just be doing some random things, and then I'll be cracking up. I love it. I love it. It's an escape. That's what it's an escape. It is. So yeah, but I'm going to end with you guys tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for your inputs. Thank you for everything. And until next time, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all very much. You said what you say? You said dancing, singing, cooking, Tara, they got all that over there, all of that over there. But it's different because it's not so many. It's not so. Uh, it's just different. It's a whole nother vibe. It's a whole nother vibe. You got older generation, younger generation. You got it's a whole nother vibe over there. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. You see me babbling. I'm rambling because I'm sleepy. Good night. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Until next time, y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that button. Don't do her.